this way. And I'm like, oh man, if he'd found out.
No, that was gonna happen, and he's like, we're like 10 minutes out of startup, and he's like, I'm just gonna change all this stuff. I'm just gonna get all this stuff for everyone at the same time. He's like, Adam, no! Oh my god, it was the most stressful day of my client's life.
But we were saying it as well.
Yeah, I heard it. My client told me.
There's no way this is real. There's no fucking.
No, I watched the entire thing.
I watched the whole thing. There's no way it's real.
Yes, it is.
It's not even KFC branded. There's not a single piece of branding in the video.
It is.
No, it isn't.
It's real.
No.
It's real, man. It's also just a brilliant piece of marketing.
Trust
it's
Kotaku.
Really, it's a brilliant piece of marketing. It's not a real training video, but don't you want to believe?
What is
Kevin?
that?
No,
Don't you like it?
I don't want to believe.
Don't you like having a little magic in the universe? Where's the intro
It's
song?
cold.
Where's the
Get
poop?
that blanket you had.
I know. I was actually thinking about
do
pulling
you
it
want
in.
your suit
No,
jacket?
No, you know what?
I'm wearing your suit
Cozy
jacket.
up.
Bryce has got it right.
Comfort
Comfortable
time.
Oh, Bill had Snuggies.
When-
Snuggie cast.
Oh,
Snuggie.
that would be so perfect for this.
Why?
A whole new demo of people to buy Snuggies, podcasters.
Ooh, that's true.
That's
Your
brilliant.
hands are free.
Yeah, and it's like down the front of you.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's great.
We should get some TR branded Snuggies.
Ooh.
Christmas time. Maybe we'll
Nice.
get everybody
Yep.
one for Christmas.
When it's million degrees in the negatives here, we'll
Yeah.
all need Snuggies.
Boom, boom, boom.
I always seem to lose where I hide the intro music.
You look like a walrus.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
A walrus with
Horses are
glasses.
like the sexiest of the animals.
Yeah.
True.
Got those big ass tusks.
Yes, they do. Where is it?
What do you mean you finished Pyre, you guess?
Music.
You're not sure if you finished it?
Well, you've talked about that like twice already,
Music.
so I can't really.
Oh,
Well, do you
okay.
have new
Third.
thoughts?
I have no
do you
new
have,
thoughts.
You have zero new thoughts. You
It's
have no.
it's the worst Super Giant game,
spin.
but
there
it's
you go.
still pretty good.
That's okay.
But
Yeah.
There's a
still
good
pretty
thought.
good.
How's your space?
You're wrong, 'cause Transistor is the worst.
Basketball?
Yeah.
Space
What?
basketball.
Space
What?
basketball.
Space fume polar.
Isn't
Oh,
that what
yeah.
the game's about?
I don't
Yeah.
get the space part, but
Because it looks so weird.
Because it's
It's not spacey, though.
Yeah, there are. An asteroid falls out of the heavens, and everybody races to get it,
but you're not in the heavens
and nobody
when
says.
you basketball.
Or somebody says he's on fire.
I just ended up killing everyone the whole time.
He's on
There
fire.
it is.
Kill them all, throw the ball.
There it is.
Or kill them by throwing the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Chuck. Swoosh.
There we go. There we go.
I really don't like this intro music.
I don't
What?
like you.
It's like-
You're
How do
off
you-
the show.
It's like
Yeah.
cheap country porn.
It's
not.
music.
It's a Black Keys.
Yeah, it is.
Like
I love me some cheap country porn.
no, this is rip off Black Keys.
Like, hey there, darling.
Hey,
18 cowboys.
Gonna take off your traps.
traps. That's what they call them. Yeah.
Chaps, traps.
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 Chaps?
Traps. Chaps.
The assless kind?
Maybe.
The only kind.
Yeah. Aren't they all assless?
Wait, they make chaps with asses?
Not in any chap store I've ever
Yeah,
shopped
no.
at.
I'm kidding.
To be fair, it wasn't a real chap store.
You've been to a fake chap store?
Well, no, I mean it's a sex store.
It's like
I thought you'd been like to a leather store in Arizona.
where they
Oh.
sell the
Was there a lot of
sex.
turquoise?
turquoise.
I still think black is the most popular color
Of what?
Yeah.
of assless chaps.
Oh,
Yeah,
definitely.
obviously.
Yeah.
Definitely. Followed
Yeah.
by
White.
white. Yeah.
not like leopard print.
No.
I mean, you're
Black and white.
Well, aren't like all chaps kind of assless? Because you're supposed to wear them over jeans, aren't you? You're supposed to like protect your jeans
Yeah, yeah.
when you're out there
yeah, exactly.
roughing it, roping cows.
I guess if
and
you
the
don't
like.
want a jeans, you just wear.
That's your rope and cows.
That's my lasso
Whip
up
'em.
there. Rope 'em.
He learned from the best.
Sexy boy. Shawn Michaels wears
Shawn
assless
Michaels.
chaps. He just wears
Yeah.
pants under them.
Yeah, there you go.
Shawn Michaels.
He's not your boy toy.
Yes, he is.
Everybody put out your tweets.
My tweets. Oh yeah,
Go
my Twitter account.
My phone's
I
upstairs.
tweet her all the
Oh,
time.
boy.
My tablet's in there.
Am I the only one without Twitter?
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Twitter's getting old now.
Am I the only one without Facebook?
Stay
I don't
with us.
really use it.
Yeah, does
I
it
have
count if
one,
you don't
but-
use it?
You gotta send this out to your Snap followers.
I don't,
Go
Yeah.
live, fam.
I don't have any Snap
My
followers.
Snapchatties.
Yeah.
Like I think my last Facebook post is 2013. So
That is way more recent than mine. Wow. Has to be. What is this, 193?
it says 193.
Unless that's a lie.
I also changed.
I
that
feel
this
like I was
morning,
on
but-
192.
192 was last week.
Okay, he was on 182.
That was
It's
the
been that
champ.
long.
The champ.
It could have been that long.
Yeah, we haven't had you in a while.
Yeah.
It's because you two have to come together, so it's hard to slot that.
We don't have to come together.
I did one solo.
Oh, you guys
I don't-
fill out
Have
your-
you done
I-
one solo?
I have always usually scheduled Colin for Sunday mornings as well because he can do that. in
Oh,
my
yeah.
account.
Nice.
Yeah.
No,
Alright.
He works
you've never
Sundays.
had a Sunday morning podcast.
Will you guys be offended if I split you up? I feel like you'd be offended.
No.
I feel like you'd be
I
way
I
less
did a
into
solo
it.
one before. I came with Brandon.
Yeah, we did this.
Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
remember that.
I don't know if you've ever done a
I
solo
remember
one.
that.
No, it wasn't a spoiler
I've done two
cast.
solo ones.
it
You've
was
just
another
been on the
cast.
couch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so I was still
or
there.
right here. Yeah.
Yeah, you were
Well,
just
I mean,
sitting over there
I wasn't doing anything anyways.
awkwardly.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Hey,
I'll-
I played
I'll-
Hearthstone.
I'm like,
I-
I'll put the 5th mic out. You're like, no, I'm good.
That's fine.
I'm just gonna sit
That's
here.
it. I
Yeah,
don't
you
remember the second. Oh yeah, I was chilling there.
Yeah. You just grind Hearthstone. Didn't want to
Sit there,
Yeah,
get
hit rank
those
5
legends.
in like 2 hours.
What? You can't get
OP.
rank 5 in 2 hours.
I did it
If you're
yesterday.
talented, you can.
No way.
You went from 8 to 5. That's
Shut up.
yeah.
I got to rank 5 in 2 hours. I
It's
didn't
true.
say what from.
I guess.
Hey, 8 to 5 is still pretty impressive in 2
Yeah.
hours. Yeah.
Just playing
It's like it's a
scumbag
last
druid.
day of the season. Okay, better do this.
Mm.
And I did it.
I logged in and played a couple games of
Today?
Hearthstone.
Ooh, and
No, not today.
Oh.
They gave me a welcome back quest.
ooh,
Yeah, you get free packs.
Yeah. All I have to do is play the game, and I get packs. And I'm
Yep.
like, nah, I'm good.
yeah, that's fair.
I saw that the Ice Crown Citadel.
Yeah, you get a
Yeah.
free Death Knight
is all, is
too.
all free, which
many-
is pretty cool.
So many free things you're
Yeah.
missing out on.
I did the prologue mission.
Yeah, you get the Death Knight from it.
No, I think you have to finish the whole thing.
No,
you get the free Death Knight from
It's
the first
literally
mission.
from the
You have to
prologue.
lose
really?
to the Lich King and then.
Yeah, no, I did that.
No, no.
Yeah. I did.
Oh, did you get Death Knight?
I don't fucking know. It's probably
Okay.
in there somewhere.
Yeah.
What is Absolver?
I'll tell you all about it on
Glad
this
you
episode
asked.
of the Talking Reckless podcast. I like how bassy this mic is.
Is
They're
it
all
bassy? I
bassy.
thought you were bassy.
I think that's the headphones. You don't sound more bass. That sounds bassy.
Because
we have the shitty
bring
headphones.
Yeah, I don't.
This is that ice cold. Just a little preview tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be the fucking best. Hey, Twitch
Are you
chat.
streaming all that?
How's it going out there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You guys
Nice,
should totally
nice.
come if your shit
What-
falls through. or
What
whatever,
time are you
should
guys
totally
doing
come.
that?
7 until the cows come home.
You can rock band. I can go
No,
do
I
gay
wanna-
things. It's
I
fine.
wanna
It's
do-
fine.
I want to go do gay things.
I don't want to split up the.
I enjoy gay things.
No, you
I
don't.
don't want to split up the power couple here. The A-list
Power
couple of Talking
A-list
Reckless.
couple.
Oh yeah.
You mean the only couple?
I mean,
Oliver and Amber. I mean, you're the only couple on
Amber's,
the show.
yeah, that's what I
yes.
mean.
I think
Yes.
the Brandons have a better bond than any of us will ever will.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably.
I mean, we can't understand that bond.
No,
though.
No, I'm not a Brandon.
We try to integrate ourselves into that culture by taking fake Brandon names.
Yeah.
It's like Christian names, but
It's like if Monch shows up tomorrow, he's gonna be
shit.
on a whole new level
Who?
than
Yeah.
everyone else.
Warren and the sixth member of a squid, Brandon Monchuk, who we call Monch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who is also a Brandon.
He is going to Band of the Rock.
We don't know.
Is little Annie out of the group?
He's in Thunder Bay.
Oh shit.
Little Annie's never out of the group. I hope he's Andrew, if you're watching, come home. Andrew,
We
your
miss
family
you.
misses you.
Come back to Hot 107.
Please. Radio in this city sucks
Oh,
ass right
it's
now.
been the
Andrew.
worst it's ever been.
Oh
the
my
last couple
God.
months.
Like
Yes.
all year.
Every station
Sorry,
is
the
at its
summer.
all-time worst right now. We could really use the talents of Andrew Captain back here in Edmonton.
I'm glad that I only have 10 minutes of commute each day.
Yeah, I only have like
So-
15.
Yeah, but during those 10 minutes, the host on Hot just ruined all of Game of Thrones for everybody listening.
really?
Oh my
Yep.
God.
It was amazing.
Oh my
Which
God.
one?
I don't know. I think it was Johnny Infamous or maybe one of those douchebags.
Was that for the last episode?
Johnny-
Or the
No, it's
previous
like
one?
the second or third in. These two characters met, and he kind of just ran off
Yeah.
with that, and it was
I don't think they even watched the show. He's just like, I read this.
Whatever's
I'm
top
gonna
on
say
Reddit.
it.
No, I bet they all do. I bet he watches the show. But Johnny Infamous isn't local, I don't think. He's a syndicated show
Okay,
out of
somebody
somewhere.
else then.
Oh,
That stupid lady in the morning, like
Lisa Evans.
Lisa?
Oh, yeah.
low
No,
that
intelligence.
is
yeah, she's
that's Collins
retarded.
Bay.
She
low
is.
She is?
intelligence.
Dumb.
because I've met her like 4 times.
Yeah.
She
And you
is
follow her on
so
absolutely everything.
stupid. Like,
She sounds attractive.
yeah, but I
She's
guess.
like, okay.
I think the
Have you ever
stupid
seen her?
builds, and she's
No.
just like,
Oh.
It's like, oh, I broke my phone today
Well, she didn't
because I put it in the washing machine, and now I have to get a new phone. Here's the new Selena Gomez. Click. Like, that's every
Pretty
fucking
much.
break.
Maybe
Every
that's just her
one.
bit.
Or like,
I hope that's just
I
the bit.
don't know. You practice the bit too long. and eventually
She's,
you become
um,
It becomes a part of you.
She had no radio training at all. I don't know how she ended up on the show.
color me surprised.
Yeah, I
mean,
know, right?
Nobody.
No, you know how she ended up on the show.
Oh yeah. Did a couple favors.
You can fit this whole mic in your mouth. You can get on any radio show you want.
I think that's when they went to Lady Gaga.
Really?
But obviously, she's on the left.
Whoa, hang on. If I can fit
She's
this
not bad
mic in my
looking.
mouth, I can get on any radio show I want.
That's Ryder.
Man,
Did you ever see that?
I have not seen that.
They're
For
going to Lady Gaga.
no.
Ryder had a pretty sick outfit.
I want to take my car off the road every time I listen to her.
Yeah.
One day we were talking. She's like, "I've been in 27 accidents since what?" I'm like, "Yeah, no fucking shit. Of course you have."
I was listening to Now Radio yesterday, and they're talking about people just, what are your like driving habits? And it was the most terrifying thing I've listened to. Just whenever I'm on the highway, it's really scary, so I just close my eyes and gun it.
Yeah.
It's like there's like
Doesn't
and like
surprise me.
5-10 people agree to it just on the radio, like, oh, just
I do that too.
Yeah, that is scary.
That's so me.
Bryce, what's your worst driving habit?
My worst driving
Is
habit?
it driving under the influence and getting your license taken away from
Oh
you?
yeah, that's probably it. Ooh. Shots fired.
One time.
One time.
Just kidding.
It only takes one.
Also, you weren't under the influence. That wasn't a DUI.
If I had my proper license, I'd been fine.
Yeah, it's probably been a year.
Nope.
Ooh, soon though.
First day of September.
Which would
December.
Today.
December.
Oh, December.
Months, yeah.
That was in the winter.
Yeah, that seems weird. Did last winter happen? Was it
Are you
like
sure that was in the winter?
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
December
It was
1st.
December.
I got my
Some
license
Christmas
back
thing,
the day
wasn't
before
it?
New Year's.
Yeah.
it was like Wednesday or Thursday
wow.
or some shit?
Yeah, I think it was Thursday.
Me, you, Brandon.
Yeah.
Garbage.
That was so shitty. The secret is when you've had one beer and you take a lesson, and the cop is like, "Sir, you've been drinking tonight." You just say no.
It was 2, and they're both 10%, so it was like I had 4.
You said you had 4?
No, I didn't say. I said I had a couple several hours ago.
Why, yes, sir, I've had 4. 4. Well, no
How
wonder.
did you know?
Sir,
No,
do you have
but he
any
got,
drugs
like,
in the car?
Right up
Yes.
into my face.
I mean, no.
Boy, that's what they do. They
yeah,
get up on you.
and they make you uncomfortable.
They try to intimidate you.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah, you just say no. Like, no, sir, I've not.
Sir, your
sir.
breath smells awful. Please back away.
Well, yeah.
Make sure you use words with lots of syllables and
That's true.
enunciate very well, because if you can
Talk
pull
very
that off,
slowly.
then there's no way that they can think you're drunk.
And just start listing the alphabet backwards.
Oh yeah.
Immediately. Just
Watch
as you're
that.
rolling the window down.
X.
Z. Y.
Start touching your nose.
Yeah.
Walking
Yeah.
straight line.
Put on an accent. Put on a fake accent.
What a fake accent.
Yeah. Do the Mrs. Give him the Mrs. Doubtfire.
Oh, hello, officer. All right, try to make him laugh. Then you're off the hook.
Yeah.
That might not work.
We could.
Was he Australian? Was it Officer Video Games?
What?
No, I think it was younger. I think his sergeant was right there, so he's like, "Ooh, I
really?
gotta
I don't remember.
tighten up."
His
You
sergeant
slide-
wasn't right there.
Slide the
Sounds
slide
like
the
it
20
was.
into his.
Yeah.
No. All right.
No.
Can you get charged for that?
Oh,
Bribing
oh,
a
yeah.
police
No,
officer?
totally,
Yeah.
totally.
Bad
Can I have a show note? Thanks. All right, chat. I'm gonna take one last look here and see if anybody has
Oh, I could look at chat.
said anything. No.
Oh,
Are we
you
still
can.
ignoring the
Allowed.
chat?
Yeah, we're still.
It's just like
always.
we can't interact with chat, and then
Not
you
during the
point to
show.
chat, and you're
Only-
like, "What's up, chat?"
Only before the show
Yeah,
starts.
pre-show.
Only before the
Are
show
we
starts.
recording?
We are,
Yeah,
but this is all real show.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna bring some right now. So Twitch chat, we'll check in on you later. If you stick around and new people are coming in, just let them know. We purposely don't look at this to preserve the integrity of this audio podcast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
Bring her in. Did we play the music already?
Yeah.
It's happening.
Oh, that happened a while ago.
That's not how our music goes.
I don't know how
What
our
are
music
you-
goes.
You're
Just
doing like
imagine 100 gay cowboys playing a song.
That's like
That's very
you were-
soulful.
That's what you were doing.
Okay.
Imagine 100 gay cowboys all singing "Every Rose Has Its Thorn."
Ooh.
Well, that's
As long as they'll have a couple pudding.
pretty much like every
Tune in Saturday night.
rendition.
We're gonna do our best impression of 4 gay cowboys singing "Every Rose Has Its Thorn."
Noise.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful song.
Is that song even on there?
Oh yes, that song is on there.
Is there 2 mics?
As long as Warren doesn't fucking
It's 4
log into the
people.
Xbox and ruin our rock band time.
He's gonna be here. The
Good.
champ is gonna be here.
Oh.
Yes, it's gonna be awesome. It's on Saturday. You'll hear more about that in the show. Here we go. It's September the 4th. My name's Matt Eads. Welcome to the Talking Reckless podcast, episode 193. Joined by Kevin Byer, who's looking around, surprised. What's on your mind?
I don't think I should say it.
Okay.
Do it. Say it. Say it.
Remember, these mics are live. I've learned after all these years when Kevin says, I don't know if I should say.
You should
Probably
say it.
shouldn't say it.
All right.
I haven't learned that yet.
Is it
on my face? Is it something? Are we?
No, I'll tell you later. But I'm not gonna say it on air.
Is it the September the 4th thing? Because
are we a week?
They know.
Are we a week before? Are we a week away from?
Gay Cowboys?
Is it an anniversary? What do you...
Oh, no. What? Huh?
Okay, we're good. Colin Kalinske!
Got it.
What's
Colin
up?
Kalinske, how's it going? Hey.
Doing great.
Yeah?
Still hungover from last weekend.
From the Rumble.
Yeah.
Bryce Zinnick, our last best hope at keeping the title at home.
Devastating.
How does it feel to be the biggest failure Talking Reckless has ever had?
I got in 4th. I'm not the biggest failure.
Yeah, I got in...
Yeah, I
think I beat you at the end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened.
Just ruined.
I don't know where it was.
Yeah. You
on the ladder.
we sort of lost you.
You were on the ladder.
Yeah, you were solid 7th, I think, at the end there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Who was Brandon last?
Yeah.
Woo.
As it should be.
I mean, he knew.
He rallied back. He
knew
had a chance.
Million to odds. He's playing the long con. He's pretending he's bad at games. Next Rumble, he's gonna sweep the thing.
Yeah,
that would be amazing.
That would be amazing.
We need to like lock in a games list right now so we can give it to just him.
Nothing but shitty first-person shooters. It's his.
GoldenEye.
It's all GoldenEye.
20 matches of GoldenEye. Let's go.
That was awful.
I mean, the only reason he won is because he camped the fucking body armor.
Yeah, I had no idea where the fuck it was.
That's the right way to play.
I know.
Yeah,
and like as soon as you said he was doing it, I was like, oh yeah, we should all be doing this.
It feels bad that he got there first.
Does it like instantly respawn?
No, it's
and I felt he had control over the gun, where I don't think I shot a single bullet into somebody.
I was like, I'm chasing someone. 3 clips later, they're still running.
Yeah, looking at the floor.
Yeah,
like spinning. Yeah, it's a bad game. It's a bad game. 20th anniversary. Actually, the Rumble was the 20th anniversary of GoldenEye.
Oh well.
Yeah.
20. Holy shit.
Yeah, I remember buying that game in a store.
97.
Store.
In a store.
What was that like?
In a box. It was. So there was a time when you had to get your parents to go with you to get M-rated games if you were under 16.
Wow.
And all the stores in Sherwood Park adhered to that religiously. So it was like, Mom, I want to rent Halo. Can you come to me? Yeah, come with me to Rogers. And it was the fucking worst.
There was a used record store on Y Road that also sold video games, used video games.
I thought they would say the M&M. Just not for you, child.
They most definitely did not pay attention to the mature ratings on anything.
No.
Like, just go in, it's like, yeah, can I get these 6 games that say mature and these 4 rap albums that say mature? How old are you, son? 13? Your money's good here.
Yeah. It was a weird, and it was like the end of video game rental places, and they were still like, oh, I can't rent Call of Duty, huh? Because I'm only 16 or whatever. That's insane.
Like early Xbox games. Yeah, maybe I rented.
Having a job and a car and paying rent and not being able to buy your own goddamn video games is the craziest thing in the world.
You paid rent at 16?
Yeah.
Man, your family must not like you.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, they're broke. They're broke-ass families, so somebody's got to pay for that somewhere.
5 kids, 13 cats. It's a lot to pay for.
Yeah. Up to 15 cats. No, I've been feeding those cats all
week. Should just killed all the cats.
Oh, I did.
More just kept showing up.
We're down to 2 now. They did. Literally, like, we had 3 cats for a while, and then whatever, they all, like, died or ran away or got whatever. We got rid of them. And then one day, like, my sister just came. She's like, I found a cat. I'm like, okay, now we have a cat. And, like, another day, my brother's like, I found a cat outside also. Like, now we have 2 cats. And then a 3rd cat was found, and we had 3 for a while again. I know. It's like, no, Mom, we don't just turn them away.
I'm pretty sure if you would have checked those cats for chips, you would have found that both your brother and sister
stole them.
Had they were trafficking in stolen cats.
They were cat burglars. Would you say?
I don't get it.
They were cat
burgers.
Oh man. How's it going, everybody? Well, this is the long weekend. This is the Labor Day long weekend.
I don't work till Tuesday.
Yeah, Labor Day Monday.
Every day. Yeah.
I mean, work. You like your job, though, right?
It's fine.
Yeah.
I did 10 hours yesterday. That's fine.
Yeah. Is it fine, or like at the end of a 10-hour shift at old Tabletop Cafe, are you...
Ooh. Name dropping this. I was avoiding the subject entirely.
It came up on the Rumble.
Did come out on the Rumble, so.
I don't know. We had a group of 22 yesterday. That's why I had to stay the extra 2 hours. So, yeah, that's never fun. And they all used Groupon. Oh, it's the worst.
You guys should ban. You should put a no fucking Groupon sign on the door.
Yeah. Or auto gratuity if you Groupon.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
the
didn't
only
think about
thing,
that.
yeah.
Yeah, because
How often do people Groupon? Like weekly?
We have a couple regulars that constantly use the Groupons, but yeah, it's still a good influx of new customers.
Yeah, that's what I
why
mean.
we're keeping.
It's worth it bringing
going.
people
Yeah.
in.
so laser eye
worth.
surgery is very expensive. And
Thought it was like $500
per
an eye.
per eye. Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be like $2,000 an eye.
It's still $1,000.
Yeah.
But I have a Groupon offer for
A
laser
Groupon for
eye.
laser eye.
for
Oh my
LASIK.
god.
Yes,
That's
if
amazing.
I think it's like
Save
four,
100.
4 people or something. Yeah, save.
Holy shit,
Save,
4 people.
save $100 each or something like that.
Wow,
So if anybody
that's-
wants to get laser shot in their eyes with me,
Well,
Not a
It
good
has
deal.
to
I
be
do.
team effort.
I do.
it doesn't have to be a team effort, but I would like to save $200.
Yeah.
Do you wear glasses, Colin?
I have contacts
Yeah.
24/7.
Yeah.
I have glasses that I wear
should. Let's go-
once
Let's go get lasers in our eyes.
every
Brandon's
year.
down too, probably.
I
He's
have
always talking
no
about that.
interest in getting lasers in my eyes.
No, but your eyes aren't that bad.
That
like,
shit
you don't
can
have
stay
to.
away.
You don't have to wear glasses every day.
No, I
all
mean,
the time.
I could wear them every day.
You don't though.
But I don't.
Does your
It'll change your life.
Does your driver's license? Does
No.
it say you need them? No.
And lasers aren't the scary part. It's when they scalpel the lens. That's the
Yeah,
scary
they
part.
peel it off and kind of
I
like
don't know. I think the part where they're like, "Okay, look straight ahead, or you're blind forever." Here
Yeah.
we go.
Yep.
I can't
Yeah.
even get water in my eye without freaking out. I'm not letting a laser anywhere near my eye.
No, I got good at touching my eye after wearing
Yeah.
contacts
Oh,
for a
yeah.
while.
having worn contacts for like 7 years, I
No.
can lick my eyeball.
You people
Yeah.
are fucked.
I
right
grab
now.
that shit around.
I could
and fucking,
I could probably lick my eyeball as well.
Yes.
if I was physically
Yeah.
able to. That'd
I've
be
gotten
fun.
Pop
other
it
people to
out
lick it
Yeah,
just to test my.
that's gross.
Uh,
Oh, nasty.
Oh, I'm getting eye patches now. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put eye patches on both my eyes every time we do the show.
I used to
There's
work
some-
with a girl who thought moths. Yeah, she wouldn't go camping. She thought they licked your eyeball.
What?
moss licked your
Moths.
eyeballs?
Yeah.
Oh, moths.
Moths.
Okay.
Yeah, not
It's hard to
moss.
say moths.
There we go.
Why? What?
Yeah, she was
Is this?
terrified of them. She's
Li-
like, they lick your eyeballs.
This isn't
I'm like, what
Lisa
the
from
fuck?
Hot 107 or whatever. Is it? Okay.
Probably. I don't know.
I thought like the powder from them. There was like the myth that blinded you.
I know they taste like dust.
Yeah, they are
I've
dust.
I've eaten one.
Why? What?
It was a
Why?
dare.
Oh, how old were you?
I don't know, like 12.
25.
12 or
Okay,
drunk,
all
you
right.
know.
is
Yeah,
actually
there's
I was
acceptable.
not drunk.
Drunk at
Just
12.
after the rumble.
Yeah.
When we were out in the garage, there was a moth there.
No one even dared you. It's like, yes, I will.
Wait, you,
Gone.
what? You will what? Colin, what are you doing?
Someone stop him. Speaking of the Rumble, we haven't checked in with Bryce and Colin in our post-Rumble world here now. How are you feeling under the reign of our newest and longest reigning undisputed champion of all time, Warren the Diesel Bears?
Kind of sad.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And your performance or the fact that the sad pot?
Yeah. Would
The
you,
sap pod won it.
have you considered that if you didn't sandbag every game so hard, maybe Talking Reckless would have had a better
It was
chance?
like it was
of keeping the
all
belt at home?
downhill after like the third game.
Every game was downhill for you,
For me
except for
as well.
Smash. That was the one you won.
No, like the first. Okay, I suck ass at Mario Kart. That was a wash.
Yeah.
What else did we play off start?
Who knows? That was
yeah.
Or the
boy.
first games.
I don't know. I won
Okay,
all the
Ultimate
cards.
Chicken Horse.
Yep.
I don't know. I just
Not-
shit,
Yeah,
shit
you
the
played
bed
that
there.
before even. Like,
Yeah.
No,
it
I know.
happened.
That's why. Okay, the controllers were fucked.
No.
Yes, they
No,
were.
the controllers were
They were-
as
Controllers
they
were
should
fine
be. Yeah.
for-
They,
Chicken
it was
Horse.
a bit inputty.
Nope.
That game is always like that.
I played it locally. I don't know. It seemed a lot more responsive.
No way, that game. We did have. I think we did have a little delay in our setup somewhere because, like,
Yeah.
when we were playing Mario Kart, my client just gave up on one of the skips at one point, and
He spent good 30 seconds in that first skip. That he should.
he got it, and it put him into first, and then he got the second one, and it put him into first again, and then on the third lap, as he was trying to get it, you were coming up behind him, and he's like, "Well, I'm like ahead of Bryce, so maybe I can just win the honest way," and he went for it,
Legitimately.
and then did not win the honest way.
I hit the skips on the second and third lap. I missed the first one.
Really?
I just gave up.
The first, just the jump there,
Yeah.
the very beginning jump. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an easy one to hit,
Yeah, that's
especially
the only one I tried to hit. The other ones seemed a little too tricky.
Yeah, it's and my client didn't have because he had to pick last. That was he practiced with only the light characters.
Ooh.
Yeah, and he got stuck with Luigi.
Shit.
Fucking Luigi.
Is Toad the only light character in
Yoshi.
Yoshi's?
Toad
one?
and Toad and
Okay.
Yoshi. Yeah.
What about Peach?
Yoshi's medium in every other
Medium.
Mario Kart.
Yeah,
so
Yoshi
yeah.
shouldn't be light. That's weird.
He is. Wouldn't lie to you.
Yeah.
The more you know.
Yeah. I was a great Rumble.
That was
Yeah,
great.
it
It was
had a
going
lot of
really
fun.
well.
It was the best Rumble in Talking Reckless history.
But I agree.
Yeah.
I
Again,
did better than expected.
yeah.
I'm
Like
impressed.
it was incredible how like the score wasn't locked down at all. It was anybody's game.
Oh yeah, it was up
like,
and down
up
the
up
whole
until
time.
like 13 games in, 14
Yeah.
games in even. And like even at the end there, if we could have stopped Warren from winning that Smash
There's a
Brothers.
chance.
Yeah.
If-
It's great.
That Fox didn't let us down.
I don't know if do you guys think I should ask the show back after
He definitely
that performance? Like, I felt like he was fight when he
Marred his
lost. He
reputation.
looked fucking devastated.
Yeah.
I think he hit his head on the table when he
Yeah.
lost.
just saw the hope fade from his body.
Yeah.
Just gave up.
Especially since he thought he was pretty good at Smash Brothers. I mean, he
Exactly.
knows he's pretty
Brothers.
good at Smash Brothers. But that whole, what is it, 8 hour, 10-minute video, something like that, is up on
I thought it got
the YouTube
clipped
now.
into 2-hour segments when I went back and watched it.
Oh, it might have on the Twitch. Yeah, it's kind of
Oh,
broken
okay.
up on the Twitch. But if you want to watch that whole thing edited together in all of its splendor, it is up on our YouTube channel.
the
now.
YouTube?
Yeah.
YouTube.
How's
Yeah.
the clip show going?
Nobody's submitted
show?
clips
No
other than
clips?
other than me.
I saw the one very final one. That was
yeah,
good.
that was me. I put that one in there.
Oh,
but
well
if
done.
The forward smash.
yeah, if anyone
the
has
forward smash.
if anyone knows any or can remember like any great iconic moments from that thing, drop them in the subreddit or somewhere. r//
Yeah,
Talking
I'll
Reckless,
clip a
and-
couple.
Yeah, please do.
After I watched the video, I don't remember doing this. I ringed out Oj
in
Soul
Calibur.
Calibur. Yeah,
That was great.
I ended up winning because of that.
Was that where he had he got a penalty?
Yeah, he had
Yeah.
3 characters. I had 4.
wow.
That was also the controller throw.
Um,
the second
the-
control throw of the night.
did
actually.
anyone clip the Uniracers win? Like
don't
someone
think so.
passed someone.
Oh yeah,
with
someone
like
all of
won by
those
like
are so
1 second left.
0.1 seconds.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Yeah, I want to get a bunch of those clips and then put a little like super cut together.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
please drop some clips in the subreddit. Let's just get all the bullshit out of the way here. Thursdays, Dungeons and Dangles is on the air now.
Every Thursday.
What do you mean bullshit?
We're gonna plug. I'm gonna do all the plugs. Yeah, sorry. I now see how that came out. My bad. Don't worry. I'm gonna plug my bullshit next.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, we're doing 6 Mountain till 9ish every Thursday. We started up last night.
I feel you were. I filled in for you.
4 hours. See,
That wasn't official.
that wasn't official.
You're right.
It was. I
You're
was
right.
hoping I could start early, but
Well, I mean, you promised the people
I didn't promise anything.
on the show on
I was.
on 192. You promised the people. You're like, yeah, we're gonna stream all day.
I never said that. I said we would try to stream all
We'll
day.
check the tape.
Try.
All right.
But no, we got defeated by giant road equipment that was
As often happens.
absolutely destroying everything around here.
I'm parked in a no parking zone outside your house right now.
Yeah, that happens.
It'll probably
don't
be
work at
fine,
night.
right?
No, they don't work
Oh,
at night.
Okay.
But yeah, there was. I was actually scared the first time my house shook
Earthquake.
because I'm
What's
like,
that?
well, what the fuck? And then I went upstairs and saw what was going on. I'm like, okay, thank God they're finally fixing the road in front of my place because the road in front here is terrible.
It's a war zone out there.
But also, fuck them for doing it on the Thursday I had off work.
And the Thursday after Guns N' Roses, like
Yeah.
everybody in the world was at home hungover.
Yeah, like I don't know what they were thinking.
Idiots.
Did any of you go to that?
I did.
Yeah,
You did?
dang.
Oh.
I went to Guns N' Roses.
We'll get into that in just a hot sec. My show, the Church of the Matter Day Saints, is
Wow.
on Saturday. We're doing 11 until I don't know. We usually go till like 1, 2, sometime in there.
Okay.
And those are the only shows I got to tell you about. No, sorry. Warren hits it on Sundays at I'm gonna say 2.
What does Warren play?
I don't know. He played Rocket League and Overwatch last week.
Oh, okay.
And we're all gonna be playing a shitload of Destiny starting 2 days
Wednesday.
from now. Yeah,
Yeah, Wednesday, tomorrow.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna get you guys set up.
Oh,
at
just
some
kidding.
point.
2 days from now.
Yeah. Just stream some.
We'll get you guys set up.
Hearthstone.
Well, you're playing Uncharted right now.
Ooh. Yeah, I could stream
yeah.
off my PlayStation.
We'll
I don't
get
know
you-
how much I have left in that though.
Apparently, it's.
I'm
it's
4
like-
hours in,
yeah,
but I've
it's
taken my
like-
time.
It's like 10 or so.
I
we'll
mean,
get you,
just
we'll get you figured
restart. Start over.
out. Yeah,
You
pretend.
look really awesome and smart with all the puzzles.
Pretend it's your
Yeah.
first time playing. It's
Yeah,
like,
oh, wow, how do I solve
Like,
this?
the
Oh, holy
fake
shit.
reactions to everything.
I'm just naturally talented.
Yeah, we'll get you guys set up at some point.
Cool.
We're doing the streaming thing now. We're doing it
Beans.
on the regs here, so we're trying to get a little bit of content on that there Twitch channel, including this live podcast.
Woo.
So there's gonna be lots of fun stuff. And then of course there's never mind, that already happened.
Yeah,
The Breakfast
dude.
Rumble?
Nope. The Rock Band stream that we had on Saturday,
Yeah, that was
which
awesome.
I heard was great, and Twitch probably didn't ban our account for playing all this licensed music off Rock Band, but
No, there's Rock Band streams on there all the time.
there are.
Yeah.
Just every VOD is completely muted. So we're probably okay.
Just I don't know. If your vocals don't match well, maybe they won't.
Just freestyle
mute
it.
it. Yeah.
Remix it.
Yeah, just
And yeah, just for the people listening live right now, catch it live. Otherwise, you're probably not going to be able to see it.
That is almost certainly true. Yeah. That's all our bullshit out of the way.
Yeah,
now
right,
let's
yeah.
talk about Guns N' Roses.
Woo!
Did Axl come on the stage for more than 5 minutes?
Sadly, yes.
Oh.
He looked sober the entire time.
Oh.
But I will say the first little bit of the show. Well, we'll start with Our Lady Peace was the opening band.
I was just about to say, how was the OP?
They were great because they played 6 songs and they were all hits.
Did they play the new one? They have a new song.
They played
or
their new
something?
song, yeah. They played the new one. They played
Superman's Dead? Is that?
yeah, they played that one, Clumsy. They played Naveed. They played Starseed, which was my motherfucking jam.
Yeah,
That's the best OLP song.
What's the one about which she was fair, or the dancer?
Yeah, that's
and it never hurt her
They played that one as
cancer.
well.
What's that one called?
I don't remember.
That's a good song.
Yeah, that is.
I remember that.
In my
I'll
head,
listen
the
to that.
next line is something about the world being a subway, but I know that Superman's Dead. All their songs sound very similar.
Yeah, but so yeah, that was amazing because they played like I say, nothing but the hits, and then Guns N' Roses came on and played for 3.5 hours straight.
Wow.
They didn't even take a break for their encore.
Holy shit.
Sober Axl is ready to go.
Yeah, he probably just wanted to get the fuck out of Edmonton.
Yeah, he only had a couple times where he actually stopped to talk to the crowd. Like I think after the 3rd or 4th song, he said, "Hey, Edmonton," and then immediately went back into the next song.
That song's called Innocent.
And then every once in a while, he'd stop to introduce a band member, and that was pretty much the extent of Axl talking to the crowd. But at the very beginning of the show, I was a little disappointed because it kind of looked like he was lip syncing.
Well, he's like 70, so you get to that age.
Well, don't they like sing along to a track of themselves that they have recorded sometimes in situations where it's like, oh, the sound might not be great.
They
in
do.
A place
They
like
do.
Rogers.
That does happen, but I like to believe, and I might be wrong, but this is how I'm seeing the show. I just believe that the video and the audio was just a little slightly miscued.
Yeah.
So I mean, doing the show, I realize how easy that is to fuck up, especially if you're mixing live for a giant production like that.
It's not like that guy goes with them the entire tour or anything.
No, totally not.
I mean, we can get our audio and video in sync for the most part here, so
for the most part,
pretty good.
Just blame the hardware.
Yeah,
like,
so I'd like to believe that that's what it was, but if he was lip syncing, he would have had a full range of everything that he did, because there were moments where there would be like, okay, well this is the part of song where Axl really is supposed to hit a really high note, and he's just like, fuck it, mic down. He's not even trying.
All right, crowd, you got this one.
Because yeah, I mean, he's still an amazing singer, but obviously not what he was 20 years ago.
No, you can't be. Your voice changes.
Yeah, exactly. But watching them live was an experience.
Yeah.
Watching Slash play guitar solo was a religious experience.
This is the first time you've seen him?
Yeah, first time.
And probably last, I would assume.
Probably last. Yeah, this is probably their last tour.
Ooh. Is this their farewell tour, or are they just trying to go on forever?
No, this is probably the last one.
Oh shit!
I mean, it's a 9-month, 10-month tour, and they just keep adding shows everywhere. And
how was the whistling part of Civil War? The entire crowd, was it 10,000 people all whistling?
Well, I can't whistle, so there was at least one person not whistling.
Did you like Did you just do nothing at that? What do the people who can't whistle do during the whistle part of so? Do they just
They have to give it an old college try.
No,
Like,
I
come
think it
on.
was pretty much
Give us
just
your best
everybody was
best.
just
like are they
everybody
doing the
was just
Nas?
listening to Axel. I don't think anyone was disrespecting him with
Yeah.
their own version.
How you can't? If that song comes on the radio, you can't not whistle along. You can't not whistle. I mean, you as a not whistler, obviously,
Well, you can
can
try.
only not
You
whistle.
can only practice. It's
No,
just you in
there's
the
no
car.
such thing as practicing. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Really?
No.
Not a whistler, huh? Can
Can't-
you
can't do it.
can you blow? I've often heard that people who can't whistle can't blow bubbles in gum.
I also can't blow bubbles in gum,
okay.
but I don't really chew gum ever, so
Oh, maybe it's a tongue thing.
It's a lot of
never
it's-
been,
I think it's like a lip thing. And
could be a tongue thing.
you could kind
I
I
was
kind of learned how to do both. Just
I have a
smile like a
stunted
donut.
tongue. That's why my voice sounds so stupid.
stunted tongue.
that's why you
stunted
sometimes
tongue.
turn into Demon Kevin.
Yeah.
The stunted tongue gets the best of you.
For anybody who can
You've
actually
never
see
seen
me,
Demon Kevin.
No, I haven't.
this
I'm
is
excited.
how far I can stick
He's
my
gonna stick
tongue
his
out.
tongue out. That's very. That's like I'd say like half an inch tops.
Yeah,
Not
You
very
just,
far. Not very far at all.
Didn't get your tongue tie cut when you were born.
that's
that
not
a
a thing
thing?
that happens.
Yeah.
Is that a thing?
No,
Is
it's
That's
that
your
like-
frenulum.
'cause
I
that-
had my frenulum cut like 6 years ago.
That is gross. What is that? The piece of flesh?
Yeah,
underneath your
that holds
tongue?
it down. It was the same way. I could barely stick my tongue
Because
out.
yeah, we all know a girl who also has that same thing.
Yeah,
It was the only reason I had it done is because it was pulling down my gums on my lower front teeth.
Sure. That's the
Yeah.
reason you. Had
Oh
it
yeah,
done.
I'm gonna go get it done for fun. I want him to stick a fucking
Wow.
hot laser in my mouth and
I mean,
sizzle my tongue meat.
People get like piercings put through all sorts of things for fun.
Yeah,
so really,
no.
what would like a little snip of the tongue be? I saw a person have their tongue cut in half, like the lengthwise way one time. It was really great. Like a,
oh yeah,
like a,
yeah,
like
I've
a
heard
snake
that.
tongue.
Yeah, the
like a
snake
snake
tongue thing.
Yeah.
that's fucked up.
Yeah, no, and like apparently when it's cut in half, you can kind of like move each side independently.
Any
like
of
a
our
snake.
listeners who have done that, I want you to know that I do not approve of your life choices.
I'm kind of I don't
Harsh.
know. You know, it's like the weird
That's neat.
cyberpunk future that we're all barreling towards. Soon we're all gonna have cut tongues and like one fake eyeball.
Yep.
But yeah, they also did a whole lot of covers, which is like one of my favorite things when you go to a concert and they do covers.
What are some covers they did?
They played "Wish You Were Here" by Pink Floyd.
Oh, cool.
They played "Black Hole Sun" by Soundgarden. They played
Any Linkin Park?
"Seeker" by The Who.
Call me Seeker.
Call it
Yeah.
Seeker. They played
That'll be on the Rockman stream.
what's that one? It's one of the James Brown songs.
I feel good.
I Feel Good. They played "I Feel Good."
It has to be the one James
Yeah.
Brown song.
And there were a couple ones that I didn't know. They played one by a country artist. This was actually the first time they've ever played it live.
Wow.
I think it was some guy who either just recently died or something happened to him or something. But yeah, they played one of his songs and it was a big deal. So yeah, that was definitely worth it to go to that show.
How was the mosh?
There were chairs on the floor.
Oh, I mean, you couldn't like. All right, everyone, let's push these chairs to the side. You could organize the mosh. You, as the experienced mosh leader.
No, I don't think security would have had much of that. No.
What if Axel? You had to get Axel to say it.
See,
Axel
that's
to
the thing,
tell
though.
everyone to
I think the
fucking push
band
these
is
chairs
the
to the
one who
side.
decides if there's chairs on the floor or not.
Oh yeah, and honestly, it's probably like an older crowd.
Yeah, it did seem to be like an older crowd.
Yeah.
Other than the couple like 5 and 6 year old kids that I saw there with their parents. But,
Oh yeah, there's always kids.
yeah, and then
Probably kids
they
in
had the big
Metallica.
sound canceling earmuffs on, and
Oh, like
It was all
little
ages show?
kids.
yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah,
Sorry,
all
one
ages
sec.
show.
Just plugging the podcast.
Oh, hey, thank you.
To one person.
Yeah, Jordan.
Oh, okay.
That's our boy, Jay.
He's like, I'm just staying at home masturbating, so why not watch us?
Yeah, sure.
2 for 1.
Mate.
I mean, not
Yeah, okay. I guess. Like mate. Never mind. Never mind. Anything else you wanna?
I mean, nothing really else about the show.
No.
Yeah, other than the extreme long aspect of it.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah,
that's a fucking long show.
It is like, and for them to go that long without a break, and I mean, we
Sober
didn't really
my
have a
ass.
break.
Holograms.
They're old, huh? Maybe.
No, cocaine.
Or, yeah.
Also,
Cocaine.
maybe.
True. I mean,
Or like
Axl,
Adderall.
I think he's. The rumor has it he's sober now, and that's actually why they're on tour, is because he realized that
Maybe it's
you know,
relative
sober
to his
Axel
drug
is
use
able
before.
to do a lot of things that not sober Axel wasn't able to do.
Is Duff McKagan still alive?
Yeah,
Is he playing with him?
yeah.
You ever hear that story about how they something like his appendix burst or something on a plane, and like a doctor on the plane sliced them open right there? And,
Oh, wow.
And like let all this smoking acid out of him, basically.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, he there was actually one of the songs that apparently he sang on. So he was singing in one of the songs.
Oh well,
Yeah, it was
that's
weird.
super cool. So is that the entire? I don't know very much about Guns N' Roses. Is that the entire original cast slash stuff?
Rumor has it it was
Axl.
the entire original cast. I don't know much about the original members either, but yeah, I heard that it was all 5 original members.
Wow, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Playing
So-
video games. You want to talk more about this?
I don't know. Did Bryce have a question?
I don't have a question.
Nope.
All right.
If anything, it was just
Usually when
nonsense.
someone says so, and then
So
Yeah,
So-
and stops what you're about to say.
yeah. So I'm about 10 hours now into Persona 5.
Persona 5?
I've watched you play like maybe an hour of it total, something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe less.
That game is fucked.
I like it.
Like
I don't know.
no, it's good. Like I'm really enjoying it. Like the combat's great, the story's great, the
Yeah.
art style's great. But
Food liking student is great.
yeah, but like just everything about the game just is an experience that I've never had in a video game before.
It's so Japanese.
Yeah.
Like it is the epitome of anime. It's like someone I don't it's like someone wiped down an anime character and then wringed out the towel and then condensed that down into a fine powder and sprinkled that over. That's what Guns N' Roses was using to stay awake.
yeah.
It's the concentration of anime. It's so unbelievably Japanese anime.
But yeah, even like the story of the game is clearly written for a Japanese audience.
Yeah,
'cause
I assume most of that plays better in the original Japanese.
yeah, like there's obviously some moments where you're looking at the translation, you're like, that feels a little wrong. But I mean, even like the main villain in the first bit of the game that I'm in is the high school volleyball teacher, and he's actively hitting on one of the high school students in the hallway of the school while school is still going on.
Welcome to
And
Japan and Persona.
not
She's
only
sexy senpai. That's fine.
Yeah.
Not
sexy
only is-
schoolgirl. Oh.
like the Japanese audience like totally fine with this, but everyone in the game who's seeing it happen is totally fine with it. Like, oh, that's no big deal. That 16-year-old girl is just nailing that teacher. No big deal.
It's fine.
I mean, they're not necessarily getting it on. He's just flirting with her.
I mean, the rumor was that they were getting it
Well,
on.
yeah, obviously, and
But,
she's
Just
gonna
a
be, she's
rumor.
gonna be crushed by that rumor, and you're gonna have to go in and steal whatever hers and help her tear the mask of her heart off.
Well, we're gonna hit into spoiler territory here for a couple seconds. So if you intend on playing Persona 5, maybe skip ahead for a couple minutes. This is a really early game spoiler, so maybe not a big deal.
probably not a big
But
deal.
you're walking by the same girl. Her name is Anne, and she's on a cell phone conversation.
Oh, sexy cat.
Sexy cat, yes.
Okay.
So
The
she's,
one in your party now.
yeah.
Okay.
So she's in a she's talking on the cell phone to this teacher, and the teacher is basically saying, "Hey, your best friend who's on my volleyball team, she's really, really excited about being on the volleyball team. If you don't come out of her house right now and have sex with me, I'm gonna kick her off the volleyball team."
Wow.
Blackmail.
How did that work out?
Well, I convinced her not to go, and
You got her friend kicked off.
no, I
Did you
didn't get her
spend
friend
1
kicked
second
off.
thinking about the friend?
I got her friend raped by the teacher.
Wow.
Oh,
See,
God.
even worse.
Oh my god.
Like,
And
it
then
was
the friend-
consensual.
Like, for
and it turned
real?
into
Yeah,
rape.
for real. And then the friend tried to commit suicide by jumping off the school.
Holy shit.
Oh,
That's fucked.
It's
I feel
dark.
like
That
you
is-
made
that's
the
way-
wrong choice.
Yeah, when you were like, when you were saying it was dark, I'm like, oh, it's like, it's goofy anime dark. It's not really that
No,
dark.
it's super fucking dark.
Yeah, no, that's fucked.
Like, I would think that, I mean, we in North America right now especially are really big into the identity politics bullshit right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a game like this would never get made by a North American
Oh,
studio.
never.
That's ridiculous.
We're too.
PC.
We're almost too politically correct.
Yeah. Yep.
So like a theme like that for a teacher raping a high school
And
student.
apparently that's right off the bat. Just yeah.
Yeah, probably like 4 or 5 hours into the game.
What if? So is this alleged rape? Like,
Oh no,
what
it's very obvious.
What if she is like the bad guy and is just sewering this? She doesn't care about the volleyball team.
They don't actively say that it was rape, but you go and talk to the teacher a little bit after when he's like, well, you know, if Anne would have came over, I could have had my fun with her and not had to have it with the other girl, kind of thing, right? So it's very
I'm
heavily.
sort of hoping that's lost in translation.
Heavily implied.
They probably just played volleyball.
Yeah,
They're just working on their
Just some
spine.
extra training with coach.
Yeah, just you normally would
Stamina
just
training with
try to
coach.
kill yourself after a completely innocent.
Yeah, because she
volleyball
probably
session.
sucked at volleyball, and he's like, I don't know if you can stay on the team. You're pretty bad. And she's like,
Yeah.
oh, time to kill myself.
Oh yeah, it's a fucked up experience, and I'm really enjoying
Yeah, in
it.
a lot of ways too. Like just the way the game is presented and plays, and it is so unlike anything that I've ever played.
Yeah,
Is this your first Persona?
first Persona.
Oh,
Never even
should-
heard of it before this one.
You should look up some of the videos of like 3 and how they transform and stuff, because that shit is wild.
Yeah, the buddy of mine who gave me a copy of the game was telling me a little bit about it because he drove us to Guns N' Roses, and
Production Adam.
Production
Production
Adam.
Adam,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he was saying that like the themes in all of these games are like super dark like this.
Oh yeah, yeah. The first one or 4, you were kind of like helping people. They were like being consumed by whatever their main problem in life was, and you were kind of helping them get over that.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember one guy's problem. He was like super. He was very in the closet. He was homosexual, but he was in the closet and like felt pressured and everything. And when he turned into like his giant boss, his big boss phrase was like, "Get bent." And that was all every what the fuck? Did he just and like everyone would like, get bent over and over again.
But yeah, it seems like this one is when you go into the alternate world, like the spirit world or whatever they call it.
When you go into the TV.
I think they call it the metaverse in this game.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the manifestation of whoever's like, because we're in the school and the teacher is apparently the king of the school because he can do whatever he wants. So he's the king of the castle in the metaverse, and everything in the castle is based on his darkest desires. So the Anne student who's on my party and didn't want to go sleep with the teacher, in the metaverse, she's like dressed in a bikini and she's his sex slave.
Oh, really?
And, yeah.
She doesn't. Is that before you get her as a party member?
No, this is just a manifestation of her. It's not actually her.
Oh,
it's just
I see.
how
I
how
see.
he sees her.
Do you have to bring Anne on that mission? Does Anne have to meet Sexy
yeah.
Anne?
Anne meets Sexy Anne, and Sexy Anne kills
And
Manifestation Anne out of a fit of rage.
No, what regular Anne kills Sexy Manifestation Anne?
Sorry. Sexy Cat
Yeah.
kills Sexy Anne.
Okay.
Oh,
I was
okay.
like, wait, the
Yeah,
manifestation
she
kills the
died.
real Anne and takes her place?
Maybe that did happen.
This sounds dope.
But your cat is still a cat. That's what matters.
Morgana is
Yeah,
not
so-
a cat. Do
Allegedly.
not call Morgana a cat.
she
is
looks
it then?
like a cat.
She gets offended
You
when
know,
you call
yeah,
her a
you know
cat.
how like you can't call. Was it Meowth? You couldn't. Meowth wasn't a cat. Don't call Meowth a cat.
He was a
I think.
Pokemon.
Yeah, not a cat. Don't call Morgana.
Meowth wasn't a cat
okay.
though.
Morgana's not a
Morgana's a
cat.
cat.
Forgive me.
But yeah, the actual persona part of the game where you like get the personas and you meld them together and
Fuse them.
fuse them, and yeah,
Put each
That's
one-
a really fucked
all
up
that
process. Like
so
what?
fucking weird.
all that stuff is so lost on me. Like I feel like I'm missing a large point of how that is good and makes me stronger. But
I don't know enough about it to
yeah,
really. All I know is those two people get chained up and go in the guillotines. And
Yeah.
then
yeah. And
done.
I found out today that I can only have 6 personas on me at a time. So
Yeah,
once
just
you
like
hit
Pokemon.
that 6, you gotta start killing them and getting new personas. And
No, I
Can't you
think-
just like
I think-
get rid of them?
Yeah, I think Igor will eventually be like, you can leave your personas in my velvet room, or some shit. There's some way to save them.
yeah, possibly, but I haven't figured it out yet. But
Yeah, Igor looks good in this game.
yeah,
Looks-
I mean, it all looks good.
he's looking strong.
Yeah.
His hair's kind of coming back.
Oh, he lost his hair.
Well, he's pretty bald in this one, I think, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's a weird guy.
Yeah.
Looks like a good Eeyore.
Yeah.
He and Mr. Frankenstein could get along.
He looks like a mix
Doctor.
between
Doctor, please. Please.
Penguin from Batman.
Yeah, totally. He's got the big long,
Yeah, super long nose.
beak.
But yeah, there's a because there's phases of the day. So each section of the day, you have a choice to do something.
Yep.
And when there's some days you actually go to the classroom and you get taught stuff, and the teacher talks to you and everything. And there's quiz questions over the course of the game.
Oh no, like school tests.
Yeah, like pop quizzes.
Oh boy.
And I've had 2 of them so far, and I've got both of them right.
Wow. Did you know them or did you look into them?
Knew them.
Okay.
They're one question.
So far, I've known them. Yeah.
Are they like, what
Is it a
the
one
capital
question?
of this area of Japan or some shit like that?
The first question had to do with what are the 3 aspects of self as defined by Plato.
Oh, of course, obviously.
And the second one was a optical illusion puzzle where you had to determine which line was connected to the other side of the puzzle.
What are the 3 concepts of self?
I don't remember.
But you know,
multiple
it,
guess.
No, I knew that the one that was missing was logic,
I'm gonna say mustache.
but I don't remember what the other ones were.
I'm just gonna say I'm sure one is mustache.
It was something that I definitely took in university at one point. So when I saw it, it clued back in, but I couldn't regurgitate it right now.
No.
Logic,
I think this is one
boom.
of those
1 of 4.
like, oh, I know. I just want to hear you say it first. No, I know it. No, I really do.
Hey, I got it
That's
right
fine.
without looking it up.
Allegedly
and
got
because
it right.
I knew it.
There's a lot of alleged. There's alleged rapes. There's allegedly getting it right. This whole story's full of holes.
But yeah, I'm looking back at my statement last week. I don't think there's any chance I'll be able to platinum this game.
No.
Why not?
Come on.
Because I don't think it's possible without using a guide.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But
Just play it through again.
If it's
It's not like you ever platinum
it's-
in one playthrough.
You could
Dump 200
It's
hours into it.
It's
fine.
it's a 100-hour game, and
Fuck.
You
to
might-
go through and play it
you
again
might
after
not
that.
be able to platinum in one playthrough.
I'm pretty sure you can, but
You gotta like optimize.
yeah, you got to optimize everything.
Does anyone really care? But did anyone in this circle ever really care about trophies or achievements? Like, was that ever a
Like-
big draw?
And 360, I kind of
Yeah.
went through a phase where,
When it was like brand new?
yeah.
I
Other
used
than
to
that, I
care.
haven't really cared.
Up your gamer
you used
score,
to care?
bro.
I used to care.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for the points or
Yeah,
like
just to get it done.
I used
Like,
to
"Hey, I finished
have,
the game. I can never play this again now.
yeah,
Good to go.
Yeah, it's kind of same feeling too. You
Yeah.
finally feel you've completed it
Wash your hands
forever.
of this garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does feel good to get that 100% because
Mm-hmm.
you know that you've seen everything that the game has to offer.
I tried so hard with Binding of Isaac. It's
Oh no,
so
there's too
dumb.
much.
There's too many.
There's too much.
I think I got like 92%, and it's like the last couple were.
But yeah, 'cause-
you don't do Steam achievements, do you? Those are so worthless.
But they're the same as
you
other
you
shit.
could level up your Steam account.
But they're used. You know that you just download a thing and press "Give me all achievements" and it goes brrrr and gives you all the achievements.
Yeah, if you want to be a dirty
cheating.
cheater.
They're so useless. But
Don't you get stamps or shit you can trade?
Yeah, you could.
I think that's just for time
You can
played
get
now or
you
something.
you always get 3 per game now, and you can sell those to the market.
But it like
Real
the
money.
achievements are something you like hold above people who don't have them. That's the whole point of the system is to be like, I did this thing that is rare or difficult.
Yeah, but I mean,
And on Steam, they're completely worth it because you're like, well, yeah, so
Yeah,
did
but
I. Look at all my, I've got every achievement
I don't
for
do
every
them on
game.
Steam to like gloat to other people. It's for personal satisfaction.
Yeah.
And if you just check the timestamps, like obviously you fucking
He
fake
got
this.
all the achievements.
I
at
could make it
once.
believable.
Well, then make it believable.
Give
that
me
also
one
just
every
takes
hour.
time.
Like
Sure.
the achievement for starting the game and then for finishing it is a second apart.
There used to be a lot of games that would just be like $60 games, 1,000 points in 5 minutes. Every achievement 5 minutes. That was their like selling hook.
Wow.
There's like a Avatar game out there, and I think an X-Men game that are
there's
notoriously bad, but an easy 1,000 points.
there's always those YouTube videos where it's like, which are the best games to increase your gamer score?
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
You can play this game for 15 minutes and get 2,000 points.
They should, like Ubisoft, with Uplay, you can spend the achievement points you're getting
Yeah.
to like buy guns and shit, to buy content in your game, which is,
Yeah.
I think is super cool. Because I want to say that I bought like some Splinter Cell DLC or something. I bought some kind of DLC, I think, one time with points. Like just straight up had enough points. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up.
But you can also spend money to pay and win.
How would
Kind
you,
of.
how do
It's
you win?
mostly, they're mostly like, I don't know. It'd be like Guns and Far Cry, I think, are one, or like Guns and Splinter Cell were for sure one. It's like, oh, I want to get the silent pistol
or skins
or whatever.
in Far Cry were
Yeah,
one, I think,
skins.
shit like that.
Not really pay to win stuff, but
Mostly
and
aesthetic.
if you can only get them through achievement points.
Oh, that'd be cool.
It's
Yeah,
cool.
Get the golden guns.
Oh yeah. Xbox has a thing now where if you get a rare one, it puts it's like, I think it's under 1% of players get it or something. I don't know what the line is, but it puts a diamond up and it's like rare achievement. And every single one we get in Rock Band, because who the fuck is getting achievements in Rock Band 4 is a rare achievement, and that always feels really good.
Yeah, Twitch still, or not Twitch, Steam still has those, like the rare.
The rare?
They have the like percentage breakdown, like however many people have.
PlayStation does that too. The ultra rare, like most of the platinum achievements are 0.1%.
But do they put it up front, like when you get it?
No.
Like Xbox puts a diamond on the screen. I think it has a special
not
noise
really.
too.
PlayStation
You have to dig
doesn't.
deep to actually find out.
Yeah.
I think the
how special you
PlayStation
are.
ones have a different border on
You
them for
you
silver,
unlock
gold.
themes with some games. Like when I platinumed Horizon, you get a whole desktop theme.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
so that's
super
actually
cool.
something for it.
Yeah, if there was like, maybe there is like a Metal Gear theme or something, I'd probably
Yeah.
go through and platinum just to have it.
When
I
is the
think
next Metal
Destiny
Gear
has
coming out?
that.
Is there something on the horizon?
How dare you?
Anything in the
How
boiler
dare
works?
you? Why would you even bring
The
that
Metal
up?
Gear
I'm
6.
sorry, you brought it up.
You of all people know that they're never making another Metal
They're
Gear.
never making another Metal
Never-
Gear.
So, well, they're making Metal Gear Survive. Kojima is never making another Metal Gear.
Oh, okay.
His
So it's
Konami,
all downhill from here.
yeah, Konami owns Metal Gear, and Kojima and Konami hate each other. So Metal Gear is done.
Devastation.
Until he reveals that he's been working on the real Metal Gear 5 this whole time, and this is all the
He
long
just comes out
con. And
underneath the cardboard box and
Yeah.
see you all along.
Don't tease me. Don't tease me. One day.
Sorry.
One
sore
day.
subject. I didn't know. I didn't know.
We'll get the Half-Life 3 we deserve, and we'll get the Metal Gear 5
That
we
should have been a
deserve.
stage entrance at one of the cons.
Him coming out of the box?
Yeah, no, just like curtains
has
pull back,
before.
and there's just a box there.
With
They will
nothing in
lose
it.
their
Yeah,
we
with
shit.
nothing in
introduced
it.
the 7
And like
people.
5 minutes
Yeah.
later, after cheering, still nothing.
Yeah, at the Konami conference too,
Yeah.
and it's just a page that says sorry, or no, it's probably Metal Gear Survive underneath there, which, man, people would fucking hate that. That'd be something. You do anything else, Kev?
Yes, I did.
Do you wanna talk about it?
Sure.
Or
There is a brand new game mode in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's been probably like a year since they've had a new game mode come out. I think the last one was Ships, which was like September, October last year kind of thing.
Is this the MMO?
that's
this is
Galaxies.
the handheld or the tablet game. The
Oh,
iOS game.
okay.
phone
Oh, okay.
game,
The
yeah.
one, we have
Yeah.
a couple friends who
Our
are,
Star Wars
have
Mark
sold their
plays 2 phones. Yeah.
lives to it.
Yeah, that's
Is
right.
this PvP, PvE? What are we talking?
So this is a PvE one.
Okay.
It recreates the Imperial invasion of Hoth.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
So there's different phases in each, or there's different things to do in each phase. There's 6 phases to the event.
Okay.
Event runs once a week. For now, it's 24-hour phases, but once, according to the devs, once everybody gets the hang of it, they're going to move it to 12-hour phases from Friday to Monday or Friday to Sunday, which is kind of stupid. Because
I mean, you don't want to have to wait the 24 hours. I understand why they speed it up.
But I mean, it's either way you look at it, you only get loot once a week. So does it really
Yeah.
matter if you're getting that loot after 3 days after it starts or 6 days?
I think, well, then it's only a 3-day commitment. You only need to commit 3 of the 7 days instead of 6 of the 7 days.
The reason why, at least a lot of the speculation for the reason why they're doing it is most of the logins happen during the week. People are busy on the weekends, so they don't log into the game.
Yeah.
So they do it on the weekends in those condensed 12 hours blocks to get more people to log in on off hours. More people log in, more chance they spend money.
I'm sure that's built in there somewhere.
Yeah.
So what are you actually doing? Or is it just different fights you're doing?
So there's 3 phases. There's platoon battles, where there's 6 different squads that your whole guild has to deploy units to overcome. Each one has 15 different units to deploy into it, and over the course of the 50 players in your guild, everybody deploys units that they can, and once you have those platoons filled up, you get a special ability for the next round of the event. So the one we did Thursday was when it first launched, and doing the events gave us like extra crit chance for the next battles kind of thing.
Okay.
So
that's kind of cool.
So yeah, if you finish them all, you get buffs for the next round. If you don't finish them, there's really no downside. You just don't get the upside.
Have you guys finished it yet? Have you been able to finish it yet, or is it still too new?
As of recording, this is day 2. So
Okay.
day 2 of 6 for the for the events.
You guys gonna be able to finish it? Like, does everyone already know? Is it like a WoW raid where all the numbers are out, everyone knows how hard it is, and it's like, yeah, we've run the math and we can do this?
As of right now, it is impossible to get. You get 3 stars per segment, and some of them have more than one territory to go to. So the way it works is they assign all of your units have a power value. So a really good unit would have, like, let's say 22,000 value.
22,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the first round was just one territory, everybody in the guild fighting to do that one territory, and you needed to get a total guild power of 48 million.
Oh, wow.
So one character is 22,000 if they're really good.
50 people.
So yeah, if everybody is sitting at about 1 million total power in their collection, then obviously 48 million is pretty easy to hit.
Do you have 1 million power in your collection?
I have 1.624 million power.
Ooh. 1.5 people.
How much does Star Wars Mark have?
He's 1.4 something.
He should smash his second phone.
Worse than
what is he
you.
even doing?
Yeah, no, he's lower than me, but I mean,
what is he even doing?
it's kind of expected.
The man plays on 2 goddamn phones. You play on a tablet.
Yeah, and which is the bad part, because I don't have a data plan on my tablet, so I can only play whenever I have Wi-Fi.
You can't get on the phone or what?
Well, I can tether it to my phone, but
No, can't you just play it on your phone? He plays on his phone.
I mean,
Yeah, why
I
don't you
could,
play it
but
on your phone?
I choose not to.
okay.
Oh, okay.
So you are able to play it on the go. You just
Is that
Yeah.
like
I respect
you
that
have
lifestyle
more
choice.
power than him or whatever? Is
Yeah.
that kind of luck of the draw, like based off?
No, it's
Characters
based
you
off
get?
the characters you have, the gear that you put into them,
The money you
star
spend.
level, the money you spend.
if
Absolutely.
you're lucky enough to
Oh,
spend
okay.
more money.
Oh,
There's
okay.
Min-maxing.
It all makes sense now.
one of the YouTube guys who is clearly a spender. His
That's what you call him. You
Yeah.
call him a spender.
spender, or you use the whale. But
I
yeah.
like the whale.
I
too.
prefer,
like
I prefer
whale.
spender.
Whale's a good. Whale is like old casino talk.
Yeah. No. His power is over 2.6 million,
Oh shit!
which is astounding.
Is he number 1 in your guild? Or?
He's not in my guild. He's just a
okay.
YouTube guy. The number 1 in our guild is 2.1 million, which
Still.
is still pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. Wow.
But the thing is, it's impossible at this point to finish all 45 stars because some of the battles that you have to do, which is the second aspect of the event, you get.
Now carry on.
What?
Oh,
Keep
you're-
talking. No, you're good. You're good. I'm sorry. I was listening intently, and like you know how you kind of like stare off into space when you're. It's like the equivalent of closing your eyes. You guys know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought
I was doing that, but I just happened because Kevin and I were talking. He was talking to me before that. I just happened to like. I was breathing into my mic, and I was trying to see if I was.
say something to me.
No, I was breathing into my mic
like-
and was trying to see if it was me breathing into my mic, and so I was listening really intently, and Kevin that freaked him out, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But no, so the second half of the events is their ground battles. So there's the first phase had 2 ground battles that you just do 6 waves of combat against NPC characters, and you have to assign rebel units to the battles. So to get through all 6 of them, you needed 2 pretty high geared teams. To do the second phase, there was 3 battles. So you needed 3 high-level teams. I was not able to finish all 6 of those battles for all of them. So I did, of the 18 battles I got through, or the 18 rounds of combat, I got through 17 of them. So I died on the last round.
Pretty good.
Just a little change. You
Not
can finish it up.
Not good
No
enough.
problem.
Not
No,
good
no,
enough.
definitely not.
No. But yeah, so each phase that you get through gives you a certain amount of these territory points. If you get through all 6 phases, it's around 250,000.
Okay,
So-
my eyes are starting to glaze over with all these numbers and phases and like.
26 million, quarter million.
Are you doing is there a trench run? There was no trench run at Hoth, was there?
No, not in Hoth.
never
That's
mind.
Death Star.
Is there any like duels of the fate or like what's the iconic? Is there any? What happens at Hoth? They blow up that shield generator. Is that at
the
Hoth?
Imperials blow up the shield generator.
Is this the
Yeah.
War of the Stars?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
the ice planet.
Got it.
But yeah,
I'm on board.
so after you do the ground missions, you can dump the rest of your roster into the zone itself just to up the final score. So that's how you get to these astronomical high numbers. Is you get bonus points for beating the ground missions, and then anyone you don't use in the ground missions, you can just throw into the area itself. But the reason it's impossible to get all 45 stars right now is because one of the characters that you need to do one of the ground missions is gated in the event itself. So you have to...
attunement, basically.
Yeah, as you beat the event, you get shards for this character.
Yeah, straight up.
And then once you have that character at max level, you can then do this last mission.
Yeah, you got to get all the water, and then you got to put the runes out, and it's basically like raid wing unlocking.
Pretty much, yeah. Theoretically, I guess the highest level guilds could probably do it without needing to beat that combat mission. But I mean, you get 250,000 points every time you beat the combat mission, so
why not?
You beat it 50 times with all 50 people in your guild. That's a lot of points that you're missing out on.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you beat it the hard way, I'm sure you get even more.
You can't even go into it without the character.
Oh, shit.
You can't do the mission at all.
So they could do it hypothetically, but they can't do it.
Well, it's possible to do it without the character if you can make up those points in other spots. If everyone on your roster has 2.6 million point rosters, you might be able to just brute force it through it with enough points. But
Red Lobster.
Right. So sorry, that's that. In a nutshell, is
in a nutshell.
Fuck. Territory battle.
Can we rewind 30 minutes
in Star Wars: Galaxy of Heroes? It's super exciting right now.
Super exciting.
I understand completely.
It's fascinating how that game continues to evolve. And
same thing with Fire Emblem. Things are happening right now, but nobody cares. It's fine.
You just gotta like. There's a way to generally describe.
I don't know. Screw that. No, because you let me talk about Star Wars. I will talk about Star Wars.
Ask me anything about that event.
Brio are kicking some ass right now. I need to unlock Darth Vader to beat this mission.
See,
is the character? Does the character have a name?
Yeah, it's Rebel Officer Leia Organa.
Leia Organa,
or as
what movie is he in?
Commonly known,
Leia Organa.
Rolo.
Leia Rolo Organa. What?
Well, Rebel Officer Leia Organa.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Rolo.
Nice.
Okay. That's the acronym I got.
Is that just Leia? Is Leia's last name Organa?
Ooh. Yeah. See, that's a big deal.
Okay,
Why don't you start with that?
Or
was I in the washroom when that happened?
No. He buried the lead.
Okay.
And didn't even say the lead. You had to dig the lead out.
Okay. Good.
But yeah, so there's 3 new characters that come with the event: Rebel Officer Leia Organa,
Rolo,
Captain Han Solo, who's the Hoth Han Solo,
oh, shit.
and Hermit Yoda, who is the only character in the game who has been introduced that doesn't have an attack.
Wow.
Hashtag Rolo YOLO.
That's a good way to get new players in. Those star characters.
That's right.
Yeah.
Dump money in and get the characters.
You got any other games? You got any other games you play? Sorry to cut the.
Stop it now!
How dare you?
I'm gonna pull a Bryce here and just go to emails.
Gotta go deep.
No, that's it for me. I pretty much did those 3 things this week.
That's fun. I look forward to hearing more about Persona and inevitably Galaxy of Heroes. Colin, what you been up to, man? Games, life, otherwise?
Just games.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
games all day, every day.
No life.
My kind of guy.
Work Monday to
Rumble,
Friday.
You know, that takes a long time.
Yeah, that was. We'll go over that in a minute.
Why not now?
Yeah, tell me about the Rumble. What are your thoughts on the Rumble?
There's video proof of me. Is it blackout drunk?
Oh,
if you're still functioning, if you're still functioning,
the chat was saying the whole. They're like, man, Colin is sloppy, and I would look over like, I don't know, he's like talking into the mic, and he's calling the Smash Bros game fine.
Medium. I'd say high functioning. Blackout drunk.
No, to me, blackout drunk is when you
Oliver.
You get sick. Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know what it was. Drunk. For whatever reason, I could not remember the last 2 hours of the Rumble.
That's fine.
I don't remember Smash, Dive Kick, Soul Calibur, or doing the post game interview I did
for the game.
Forecasting with you. I remember a tad bit of that.
Oh, that's good.
Chat knew. Chat was wise to you the whole time.
I think I was trying to read chat, and I don't even know what was happening.
In a lot of ways, you won the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, exactly. I had a great time. I think, and I beat Brando in Smash. I went back and watched that. How the fuck?
Yeah. everybody won a game at the end, and yeah, that
I
was,
don't
that was your
know
last
how
chance.
I
So
did
it was,
that.
I couldn't figure out how to jump, so I kind of just kept falling off the edge.
it was up. You had to press up on the stick.
Yeah, it was kind of.
That's
I'm
fucked.
used
That
to a
is
button.
like
so
that is
why?
ingrained in me.
The
'Cause-
button. It's
Yeah, no,
always
no.
the button.
It's always
No,
Y
the
on the.
Yeah.
No, because I
64
played
controller.
the fuck out of 64, and it
Yeah.
was up on the joystick.
You're not-
I never
No,
used
you're
the C
a
buttons.
psycho. You jumped with up on the joystick when you
Yeah.
played on the 64. You
What's
are
wrong with
insane.
you? You're
fucked the
just
C
wasting
buttons.
movement.
And then
You
when
are
I went
insane.
to Melee on GameCube, I had to relearn with X and Y, because that was the only way you could get really good. Like, you needed the joystick for actual movements,
Yeah.
not jump.
Did you guys see that video last week of the Smash Brothers Pro who plays upside down? He plays with the GameCube controller upside down.
What the fuck?
It's amazing.
Like, it's just flipped so you can't see it, or it's
Like spun around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the handles are like facing away
Yeah.
from him, and the cord is coming towards him, and he
so
does
that
his claw grip
you
like that.
push
How
with
do
your
you
pinkies?
triggers?
Wouldn't you, like,
should
push
look it
up
up?
on your
It's
fingers?
How do
amazing.
you grab?
So he does a claw where he is like, his thumbs are doing the triggers and Z,
Oh, and then his
and like this hand is kind of, he's got a middle finger like crooked up here to do
What
the
the
the GameCube controllers are already notorious for destroying hands.
Yeah.
And like the way he's playing it, it looks like the most uncomfortable
maybe he had
thing ever.
he's like, I don't know, slightly deformed hands, or he can't do.
I
certain-
wondered if maybe he was left-handed, and that was like the best way to
whatever
Possibly.
works.
kind of
Yeah.
Well, I
switch
mean-
around. I don't really know.
Do they make left-handed controllers for people?
No.
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 No,
No.
I don't think
There's
it's
a market in
ever
there.
been a thing.
No.
No.
Well, no.
think
Now,
there's
now that it's just two sticks, like it's, you know, one thumb is pretty much as good
And
as the
there's-
other
Yes,
thumb
yeah.
on a
There's so
stick.
many button layouts. You could pretty much just swap the controller
Yeah.
or the
Yeah.
joystick.
But no, I mean, for certain fighting games, I'll go to claw method
Oh yeah,
Just
you did in
because-
Soul Cal.
yeah.
At the Rumble.
just because it's easier to make sure you hit the buttons at the right time if you're using 4 fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tekken Tag, I'll play in Claw.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry
yeah,
to
so that
derail
was
you
that
there.
was the Rumble.
Yeah.
We ate after.
Yeah, we talked about this last week, but like we didn't eat at all
No.
during that thing. It was the dumbest decision.
I bought Uncharted.
yeah,
That came
Lost
out-
Legacy.
I think I've had it for about a week, but I need to play it for a couple days.
I've heard that thing is fucking dope.
Oh man, those games look amazing.
Yeah.
Like, it's jaw dropping every time the set pieces.
Have you seen you know, like she holds out the map
Yeah.
and like draws on it? Have you seen the thing where because there's parts where she's just like holding it in the world, and then there's
Yeah,
parts
yeah.
where you're like zooming in on it.
Yeah.
The map is like the real life map where if like while you're zoomed in on it, if there's some way to like give you photo mode or whatever, you can get out and like the camera pulls back and it's just Chloe holding the map
Yeah,
up
you
to
still
her
have the
face.
map.
Like it's
Yeah, it's pretty
literally
funny.
the in-game map is
Yeah.
the one. That game is so high res that they are just moving it closer to the camera.
All the the entire game happens within the gameplay engine. All
Yeah.
the cinematics and everything.
Yeah, Uncharted-
You're never
Uncharted
out
always
of it.
has.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. The puzzles, it's like with Uncharted 4, it was still an amazing game overall, but there were some puzzles that were they were really easy or awkward or people get frustrated, whereas with this, they really took the best
yeah.
of what people liked and the interesting parts.
There was a lot of puzzles in Uncharted 4. Like maybe it's just me, but
Yeah,
that game
they've-
felt like it was a little.
It's been
too
a really good
long.
mix so far. Like 5 hours in, it feels like you do a bit of platforming, there's combat, and then a puzzle. So I've done like 4 or 5 puzzles, and so far they were pretty neat. Like, take a while to figure out.
Like big clockwork machine.
Yeah, there was one. It was 4 rings, and then they're sectioned off. There's chunks out of each ring. Kind of looks like not a moon at first, like a cheese roll.
Oh yeah, like
the chunks
like a
out.
Pac-Man.
And then the missing pieces are over on this wall, and you'd have to like pull one piece in, rotate it, send it to the other side, and then pull them all in and try mishmash
cool.
that shit.
Was that the one that took you like a couple hours? to
No, so there was one after that. It's
Like a real couple hours.
Yeah, I think hour and a half.
one took me a legit an hour.
Jesus.
I didn't. Okay, I was like, with this game, I'm not looking anything up. The concept of it's super easy, but understanding it, so it's
According to Plato, what are the 3 pieces of self?
It was
This
like-
was like 6 beers in, so give him a break.
Yeah,
here.
it was
we're,
like-
we're painting quite the picture of Colin on this show.
it's like 6 abstract objects, and then there's light sources from 2 different angles, so they cast shadows on 2 different walls, and you have to, so each object is giving off 2 shadows.
Okay.
And you're trying to create 2 different images. Well, so you move one piece and it completely fucks over the other one. Meanwhile, it's a grid of 3x3,
Okay.
and you have to move pieces like the. I don't know what the puzzles are where you have one missing square. You
I
have to
think they're
move
just called
one.
sliding puzzles.
Yeah, you have to move one, and then move one time and shit like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
How's what's her name? Chloe Fraser?
Yeah,
The main character?
She's good.
Like compared to Nathan Drake, is she like a bumbling like I'm gonna climb on this thing and I hope it doesn't fall and it's falling?
There's a bit of that, but
And,
they've
like,
really they've kept her interesting.
Yeah.
She's not boring and she's quirky, and like I can never get over how well animated the characters are.
Is she like? She was like kind of what's the word for it? Sultry in Uncharted 3. I think was what she was in.
She's
Maybe would be the right word for
she's
it.
not cocky.
She's a
I mean,
sexy
she's
cat.
She yeah, but not just a sexy. Like she used her sex appeal to her advantage in 3. She was all about like leveraging.
So far, she hasn't this game, but she's I want to say like full of herself, but that comes
Yeah.
off.
She
hasn't
always
had a
doesn't seem
chance unless
cocky,
she
but
just wants
she's
to les out. So.
These are
Yeah,
the-
exactly. It's a girl on girl, so
Nadine,
so far nothing's
And
happened.
apparently she's just amazing
who at what
being in the game.
like
As an
amazing
NPC.
actress or the Nadine character.
Yeah.
She'll solve like half the puzzle for you sometimes.
Oh yeah, like
that's
the AIs are
cool.
really smart.
Like
They'll randomly like stealth take out people. They don't feel stupid. The AI doesn't feel
Yeah.
stupid. It helps you. She'll like give you clues for puzzles.
I heard that there are some parts, or like some puzzles will be like, okay, find 5 things or whatever, and you'll get to the third one and be like, okay, where's 4? And then Nadine will be like, I got
Yeah,
these
she
2,
has one. Yeah,
or whatever.
exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's scripted or not. But
It probably totally like the cynic in me is like,
Yeah,
well,
you would think
you're
it would.
only finding 3, and they're
Yeah.
just saying 5, and like, ooh, look how magic it is. But
What if I just sit back and do nothing? What'll happen?
that's what I want to know. Yeah,
Yeah.
if you just sit there long enough, will Nadine eventually
She gets
solve
all of it.
every puzzle and leave and go to the next
Is
area?
Nadine the true heroine of the story?
We'll find
yeah,
out.
there's witty banter, and it's one of those games I want to play through 100% slowly and kind of take in everything,
Yeah, that's cool.
not just rush through it. I don't know what people would get out of that.
I really liked Uncharted 4 and
Yeah.
3.
Like
and
it's
1.
$40.
Not two?
It's an awesome pickup.
No, 2 is fucking no good.
If you want something to play for 4 days, 2 days.
Yeah, it's nice. It sounds like it's like a best of almost.
Yeah, yeah.
The best of Uncharted and Claudia Black, I think is the actress's name that plays
Oh,
her.
okay.
She's Morgan from Dragon Age.
Oh,
Is one of my favorites. She's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna check that out. What else you bring to the podcast here this evening?
I played a bit of StarCraft Remastered.
Yeah,
Same game, but looked good. Got the nostalgia feels.
are all the voice samples the same?
No, I don't know if they were re-recorded. Some do sound slightly different, but they're definitely like higher bitrate, like way higher bitrate.
Yeah.
Because
Do
you
we-
can have the original audio.
Do we have old Kerrigan or new like?
I
New
think
Kerrigan
she's
sounds
slightly newer.
different. Yeah, I sort of don't like new Kerrigan.
A lot of the stuff is the old voices though.
Yeah.
It just sounds crisper and
How's the Tassadar? Because I remember Tassadar.
Tassadar is solid.
Yeah,
I think all the Protoss are the
or
same.
Phoenix or whatever. Because I think they
There's
changed Phoenix.
Tassadar, Zeratul.
My boy Phoenix.
I think they changed Zeratul.
crashes that big ship into the hive mind.
Yeah.
Fucking
Spoilers.
oh, that game is so good. You're gonna make me buy it again.
It's $15.
Yeah.
I
Like
know,
I played
but
the
I'm never
entire
gonna play
campaign in
it.
2
I
weeks.
just don't have
Or just play it in super shitty graphics for free.
I own the Super
Oh, it's
Shitty
so
Graphics
fun
copy
sitting there
too.
toggling. Like
Yeah.
you just hit F5 and it switches it
I know.
instantaneously.
You
I
want to
love
throw
doing
up,
that.
then you switch back.
Yeah,
like,
I'm
oh,
just
thank
like,
goodness.
I don't remember how this looks so bad. And you hit it, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, or like I loaded up the original. I'm like, this looks okay. This is like I don't need the new one. And then I looked up footage of the new one and was like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's just
nope,
like,
never mind.
oh my
Never mind.
God,
Never
yeah.
mind. I'm an idiot.
Never
Yeah,
go
it's
back.
awesome.
I think I have 4 copies of StarCraft upstairs right now.
Probably because we had a bunch at the comic book store we used to hang out at, and then
Yeah.
when all our shit got cleaned
That
out,
seemed
I think they just ended up
pointless.
here.
Because couldn't you spawn, like,
What?
you could do spawn installs with one key?
For a while you could, but when
Oh, okay.
they
I remember they
eventually
called it something
they
like
you had to tie it to your BattleNet account.
Oh, and
so
then
now
individual
mine
keys.
just lives on my BattleNet now.
Yeah, I think just everyone who went to the hobby shop left their discs there, and now they're existed, Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One dude, maybe I should admit to this. One dude asked us to bring a bunch of games, and he's like, "I'm moving to Nova Scotia. Can you guys bring in a bunch of games for me to copy?" I'm like, "Okay, here's
whatever.
StarCraft
Oh, yeah,
and
back when
Warcraft
that was a
and
thing.
Diablo, and like here's 50 games." And
That was big when I remember my older brother was playing Half-Life, and he just went and got all the burned copies off
he was playing what?
Half-Life.
Why do you say it like that?
Half-Life?
What is he saying?
Half-Life?
Half-Life.
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 He was playing Half-Life.
Half-Life.
Oh, like
He's
he's
playing
putting too
Half-Life.
much
The emphasis is
the
on
eye.
life. The emphasis is
He
on.
was playing Half-Life.
He's playing Half-Life.
Half-Life.
He's playing Half-Life.
Lie.
Sorry, carry on.
But you could. What were those games new?
Tarzan?
$40, $20 at the time.
Yeah, I think the War Chest was like, I want to say 60.
Yeah, the guy was selling them for $5.
Yeah, that was kind of how you did it. Or like, hey, bring me a bunch of CDs and leave them at my house overnight,
Yeah.
and then come pick them up tomorrow, and
pretty
you
much.
might have some games on them.
Yeah, Uncharted, StarCraft,
Yeah,
still
that's you.
Hearthstone, and
Always Hearthstone.
Fire. I'm not as hardcore into Fire Emblem as Bryce.
Gotta get the husbandos. Oh,
Yeah, he's a.
What is it? Is that Spanish for husband?
I don't know, sexy man.
it's it's male waifu.
Yeah, we've been through this.
But
Yeah.
wife.
Husbandos.
Oh right. But waifu is Japanese and husbando is.
It does sound very.
Yeah,
I don't know. How do you make a Japanese male?
It's what the people
I
sound?
guess.
call it.
No, you know what?
It's part of the zeitgeist.
I kind of
Can't
do
change
see
it.
how it maybe is Japanese in origin.
Yeah.
Husbando.
Husbandos.
Yeah, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong.
Husbando.
Half-Life.
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 How's Fire Emblem?
I love Half-Life
Without
3.
Okay, no numbers.
No, we need to go.
See, none of that.
I want to go into IVs and team
You don't even
makeups.
go into
and
IVs.
Tell me about
I
Donald.
need to know your orb
There's
count.
still
How is my
no
son?
Donald.
Fuck Donald.
In
Donald's
this
like
recent
Don't
patch.
You get off this podcast.
They
Get the
released
fuck out.
alternate skins for 4 of the most popular characters.
Donald, and Donald.
No, no, no.
Yeah, why
Like
isn't there
8 months
Donald?
ago, they did like a poll for absolutely every single Fire Emblem hero in existence.
Mhm.
So the top 4 were Roy and Lucina in
Yeah.
3-4,
Obviously.
and then
Lynn.
Ike and Lynn, number 1 and 2.
Lynn's
Who's
hot.
Lynn?
She was a female lead in, I want to say Sacred Swords or before that.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, she has a sword.
No
Yeah.
Marth. Is Marth even?
Yeah,
there
he's
must be
in there.
Marth in
Yeah.
there.
Is
but
there two
Lucina
Marths?
has tits, so
Nobody
it's just
likes
better
Marth.
Marth.
I guess.
Yeah.
Is Lucina like alternate dimension Marth? What is the? Is she Marth's sister? Is she Marth?
I've only
No,
ever played
she's-
Fire Emblem Heroes. So.
She is she's other dimensional Marth.
Okay.
He has a sex change and comes back as Lucina.
Well,
or
just-
some
I
shit.
thought
No, I think it's just in
Lucina
that-
was Marth's kid, and then she comes back from the future to save the.
I think they're definitely the same person. I don't know.
That sounds correct.
Yeah.
I think I heard
There's
something like
definitely
that too.
a second Marth of something.
Yeah. Well, in
Or a time traveling Marth.
It's tough to say with all the time travel.
in Fates, I think Marth and Lucina are in Fates at some point, if I remember correctly.
That sounds believable.
Maybe.
In disguise, Marth.
Yeah, Marth.
Yeah.
But
Well, when
obviously.
Lucina showed up, I'm like, oh shit, it's Marth disguised as a woman?
Yeah,
What?
it's like-
What?
This is only fooling the cast, apparently. Nobody else.
Yeah. What, do you have anything you want to say about Fire Emblem?
This is Colin's segment right now. I don't know.
No,
what
it's
he's
not.
saying.
No,
Say-
he's
oh,
done.
shit, it's jumped to me.
Yeah, I
He's
just said
done.
talk
Yeah.
about Fire
So I
Emblem.
don't know.
Remember, it's a volleyball game.
Oh,
Anybody
God.
can get
Yeah.
up there and spike it down.
I don't know. New characters. Yay!
yeah. Are
The
you
favorites?
spending any more money?
I think I'm up to 90.
God damn.
Shut
Wow,
up.
that's
Shut
okay.
up.
That's okay.
Hey, shit, I spent more than that yesterday.
Oh,
Oh
dang.
my god.
I didn't spend any on this banner, but luckily I got absolutely everyone in the free orbs I got.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah.
So Rocky. Not Colin, not so
This
much.
whole time, like, he gets these amazing characters. He's like, oh, I got like 3 5-stars. And I'm like, how? How do you get all these free orbs? Because they're not free orbs.
They are free orbs.
Price.
Most of the ones I get are free orbs.
Yeah, okay.
You're just so
90
unlucky.
bucks
and
is
you
like-
also
is
don't
that-
try hard enough.
Is that over 100 orbs?
Maybe
You get more orbs per dollar,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, the more you spend, best
Yeah,
value.
a bonus.
Yeah, best value, obviously.
I actually uninstalled off of my tablet. I needed the space,
That's,
so
it's fair.
If you
It's
don't
fair. If
commit
you're
to
not
that
into
game,
it.
there's no point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Not for casuals, Kevin. Get the fuck out.
Yeah,
Exactly.
pretty
I'm
much.
no whale, but
if I knew how to figure out how my account is set up, I could give it to you, and you could have my
There's no point in playing 2.
what's his name,
Hector.
Hector.
ooh, you would switch for Hector.
I want a Hector.
You should switch for Hector. He's boss.
Blowing like my last
But how
60
many
orbs.
Donalds does he have?
I had like 30 Donalds.
Yeah.
He's garbage.
Whoa.
He's not even worth inheriting
good for
shit off
eating.
of. Like what?
Dragback. Yeah.
You guys, he has
He's-
a pot
okay.
on his head.
I want
For
Donald to be
protection,
good.
he
He's
has
my boy.
A
He's not.
pot on his that is
In the
my son Donald.
GameCube game or Game Boy Advance, which one was it?
Which Fire Emblem?
Yeah, there's
Oh,
I don't-
sorry,
I don't
yeah,
know
the
what it's
Fire
from.
Emblem.
Fates was 3DS.
No, it's not
the only one I've played.
Fates. I have it. Anyways, I ended up starting up the game when we were going to BC,
Yeah.
And yeah, he was my fully decked out character, all the items, all the permanent boost items. And he looks so awesome in that because as you upgrade the tiers, their armor and shit gets super beefy.
His pot just gets bigger.
Yeah, he's got
and
this
bigger.
pot on his head and then this huge ass armor and like a sick ass spear and shit.
He's the best.
It's like Donald's.
How
He's
can-
the best.
But how can you hate on him for having the pot on his head?
No,
We're
that's
not.
why I
That's
love
why he's
him.
awesome.
Great.
Yeah, Kevin, I love him unconditionally.
And, like,
he's my son.
They did it on purpose. He had the lowest stats in the game as a starting character at level 1, and then ends up being the best character if you put all the.
There should be a secret
time
ending
into
where
him.
he like cuts Marth's throat in his
Yeah,
sleep, and
Donald's
he's
the
like, "Now
hero.
I'm the hero."
He's a little farm boy. He's like, "I'll come fight. I got a pot."
Just puts on a blue pot instead. Just I'm
Yeah,
the
yeah.
hero now.
The 50th person to disguise themselves as Marth is just Donald with blue paint on the pot.
Oh, that's great.
You finished the Pyre, I see here on the
I
show
finished
notes.
Pyre.
Yeah. Any new thoughts? What do you think?
I don't know. I've listened to the other thoughts on it. It's like
Yeah.
I think Brando covered it perfectly. It's just it is the weaker of the 3 Supergiant games.
Have you played Transistor?
I don't think it's
I have
the
played
weakest.
Transistor.
Transistor is
Oh,
probably
I
the
love
weakest.
Transistor. I love how you could augment all the abilities. The story, I loved it. The music, great.
Okay, do you like Transistor or Bastion?
Oh,
Which
Bastion
one?
is number 1 in my
Okay,
heart
all right,
forever.
all right.
Of course.
You can stay on the show.
Yeah.
Donald is from Awakening.
Oh, there you go.
But yeah, nothing really much to say about Pyre. It's
No.
I didn't play it 3 times like Colin did. It's just I didn't love it.
Yeah, I didn't. I wasn't crazy about it.
I like ended up speedrunning it the second and third playthrough.
Yeah. Well,
You can.
You've
I
already
think I
seen the
did that
story
game in
stuff,
like
right?
2
So-
hours because you just hold spacebar and it skips all the chat.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just the
but then you're
gameplay.
just-
It was
then you're
weird.
just
It's like
playing
counterintuitive.
Spaceball.
Like I wanted to learn more about the characters, but I also just wanted to set them free. So
yeah.
oh well, they're gone now.
You can play it again.
No, that's not happening.
Okay.
It took me too long to finish the first time.
What's up with Breath of the Wild?
Ooh, I bought the DLC.
Yeah?
Ooh, there's so many throwbacks. It was really cool. You
What,
could collect Tingle's outfit, the Phantom armor from Phantom
Yeah, I
Hourglass.
saw that outfit. That is
The
what.
Tingle's outfit is.
What have we done?
Horrifying.
What have the fans done?
He is the worst character. I don't know why people like
He's
Tingle.
not the worst character.
Who's the worst character? Other than the main cast.
Tingle's pretty good. Yeah, Zelda is the fucking worst character. He might be the worst in Breath of the Wild, but I mean in Majora's Mask he's good.
In Majora's Mask, he's fine. In
Is he in Ocarina?
He's not in Ocarina. He's in Wind Waker a whole bunch.
Yeah, no, he's no
and-
good. He's creepy in Wind Waker.
Yeah, he's spooky.
Unsettling.
Yeah, not great.
Just like that new outfit. Link, and it's like, so the Tingle, because Tingle is shorter than you,
Yeah,
because he's like a little elf or whatever.
and he's already in Super Toy Toits.
And yeah, so Link is like squeezing into this leotard that is already 5 sizes too small, and so you can see like it doesn't go all the way down to the bottom of his legs, and you can see his gut. And
Yeah, but it makes you run faster, I think.
okay, never mind. I'm back in. I'm back in. How's your hero's path? Did you draw the balls in your hero's path?
I did draw the balls. I was like, oh, I did all do that.
Did you read Bryce or anything?
No, nothing
That's
special.
too
It's
bad.
just like, hey, around to all these checkpoints. That's kind of where all the lines go.
Yeah. Does it retroactively like tell you your hero's
Oh yeah,
path?
as soon as you download the DLC, you can turn it on and like, oh shit, you've done all this.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's dumb that you have to pay for that, but
Whatever.
cool, I guess.
$20. Hopefully, the December actual plot part of it is going to be great.
Yeah, that's another crazy thing where you have to buy both DLC packs at once, and it's like, here's some map features. The content's coming 6 months from now,
Yeah.
but buy in.
The throwback things are really neat. So I can
Yeah.
now walk around with Majora's Mask.
Majora's Mask, yeah, that's cool.
It's so cool.
That's very cool.
And then there's the super hard challenges, which are really neat too.
How do you like those?
That's great. Took me 2 or 3 tries to actually beat the hardest one.
You should play Dark Souls.
I don't think
All right, don't play Dark Souls. I got another game I'm going to tell you about in a minute, which
it's.
Mhm.
I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
I hear it's great.
it is.
Nice.
You want to talk about Absolver?
Oh, sure. Let's jump to that.
All right, let's talk about Absolver.
What's that?
It's a fighting
me
game.
more.
It's a fighting game.
Oh,
It's
lost me.
so
forward B. Well, that.
okay.
get
No,
me to
it's
kill the
let's
final boss.
let's
Side
back
scroller?
it up. No, let's back it up. It's not a fighting
Oh,
game.
okay.
It's a
Not an arcade fighter.
No, it's an
Okay.
it's an action RPG in the vein of Dark Souls, kind of, where it's very quiet and it's very you're exploring this ruined city and they don't tell you much, and it's all martial arts. Everybody's doing martial arts. You're a martial artist. All the enemies are martial artists, and so in that sense, it is kind of a fighting game, but it's kind of like Destiny and Journey have this like weird MMO style world where it is just pulling other players in when they're near you in the world.
Oh, okay.
It's doing that, so you are exploring this kind of MMO world. It's not really an MMO, but it sort of feels like it. And
It's like the same as Destiny, like you said.
Yeah.
Like instances where
it's actually
people
almost
with you.
exactly like Journey, but if the Journey characters could like do kung fu on one another.
And
Yeah.
we're interesting in any way.
Well, no, these guys are like about as interesting as that. They even kind of look like them. It's really weird and fascinating, and like kind of hard to talk about. It has this it has this weird Dark Souls combat where it's really weighty, and like if I queue up my attacks too much, well, my guy's just swinging and missing, and that is letting my opponent set up to do this huge attack to me. And you are kind of building your own combos. So you have a string of X attacks and a string of Y. This is an Xbox controller, but you have a string of X attack. Well, you can play whatever.
Yeah.
2 strings, X and Y, and X. Two strings, and then you have 4 stances that you're in. It's like a square, a diamond broken into 4 quadrants. So top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Each of those strings starts in a quadrant and ends in a quadrant, and you are like specific moves. You have a big list of like, I don't know, 200 moves to pick from, and each move will end in a quadrant. So you can set it up where like, okay, I'm gonna start top left, and it's gonna go da 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 da, and then it's gonna end in top right, and my next string is gonna start top right, and it's gonna go da 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 da, and it's gonna end in bottom left, and it's gonna do that. So you can set it up so you're stringing through all 12 attacks or whatever it is, or you can set up where like, okay, this is gonna be like my fast loop. It's just gonna be like fast punch, fast punch, fast punch, and it's gonna end in such a direction that it's gonna reset that string. It's fast, just nothing but fast punches. And so you're building your own combos, and you're learning moves by having people do the move on you, and you defend against it. So if someone like does a high kick and I block it, I get a little bit of high kick experience. And when I get enough high kick experience, I can use the high kick.
That's neat.
It's weird. And like so these other players are getting matched into your game, and you're not innately hostile, but you can just fight anybody if you want. And or you can team up. There's like a, hey, let's be friends thing. And so it's kind of turned into this thing of like make your own story almost, where, so for example, yesterday I was playing, and I just ran to this guy in the wild. I was like, hey, you and me, let's co-op. He said yes. So him and I were rolling around. We met this other guy. Without a word, I just started punching the shit out of this guy, and like looked to see if my buddy's just like kind of standing back doing like emotes or whatever. And I'm like, okay, he's just gonna let us. We're gonna have a nice honorable battle, 1-on-1. Let's do this. Fought the other guy, and I'm using this like drunken master technique, which I think looks fucking awesome. And there are a bunch of different like parries and guards and things. And the drunken master one is he like rolls out of the way and kind of gets behind him and then pushes the guy. And I had this beautiful, beautiful kill where he comes with like a big overhand punch, and the drunken master like rolls out of the way behind him and just like taps him, and the guy just goes right off the edge. And it is the most glorious thing. And like I am hands in the air, like woo, celebrate in real life. And then my ally comes up and just pushes me off the edge.
Oh my god!
And it was like I've never felt so betrayed in any video game in my entire life. And it's just like these weird organic stories are always happening, and it's so fascinating.
Cold-blooded.
Yeah, and you're also queuing into like one-on-one modes, and there are fight schools that you're joining, but I think there's only one right now because you have to get so high level to make your own, and then people join yours, and it's like it's weird.
Sweet.
Systems upon systems.
So if somebody jumps off an eagle and hits you with the Buddhist palm enough, you'll yourself learn that technique?
Only if you defend against it.
Oh,
so,
okay.
and then you have to win the fight. You only get the
Whoa.
experience if you win the fight. If you're fighting and you block 200 Buddhist palm off the eagle attacks, and you're like, yes, I'm about to learn that, and then you die, you don't get that experience. Yeah, it's really, really cool, and it's $30 on Steam.
Oh, it's affordable.
Yeah, anybody who's remotely interested, like, check it out.
VR? Or?
No, just
that'd be so
standard.
sweet.
Yeah, that's how you break things.
Yeah,
That's fair.
super quickly.
It's really, really interesting. I'm gonna play a bunch.
Are there any fighting games with other players for VR?
Not right now, because the problem in that is, all right, if you and I are fighting and you go to punch me and I
the
block,
resistance.
yeah, your hand is just going.
That's
but
what
your
the
avatar
break
is
your
stopping.
hand glove coming out right away.
Oh yeah, the one that Brandon's getting. That one's gonna be dope.
He's getting it. He has it on order.
He already,
pre-order.
yeah, oh yeah, Kickstarter.
Oh shit!
Backed it.
That's exciting.
The Iron Man gauntlet's gonna be so fucking
I
sweet.
look forward to that 911 call.
So do I.
Yeah.
That's about all I did. We played a bunch of it on Saturday, or if you're tuning in live, we will play a bunch of it on Saturday. Let's go for a quick break. We'll come back, do the second half of this show. Before we do, I just want to say, this is the second podcast we've done in 4 days on the slowest video game news week of the year, right between Gamescom and PAX. So it's going to be exciting. Buckle up.
Great.
We'll see you here on the other side of this musical break.
Still got board games.
Oh, I forgot.
It's okay.
They're not in the show notes.
I know. The third bullet point throws you off.
What board game?
So Gen Con was 2 weeks ago, so I played 3 of them. Climbers, Ex Libris, and Magic Maze.
Oh shit.
Man, first half was an hour and a half. Damn.
Because someone talked about Galaxy and
Yeah,
Heroes for 2 hours.
I don't think it was that long.
I don't think I was paying for that long.
Did you guys hear that Mario Maker guy who had the hardest level ever beat his level?
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
you've been playing it for
491 hours.
really? That was like 3 something. You was so like nonchalant through the whole thing too. I don't know if you watched the video.
I watched the video, yeah,
like,
because it was
it's
like,
literally no expression. He finishes and he's like, "Holy shit! Oh my god!"
well, yeah, I mean, for the first while, it's like he was at the part where the level where he's played it so many times, it's like no big deal, and then he goes into the part where he's like stressing out.
Fell off that step. We left. Hey fam.
Had to go get my Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
Fuck's sakes.
Get a webcam in here. Show out the fucking.
We have 2 webcams in here. I'm looking. We're looking, chat. We sees you. We sees you.
I'm just registering for a raid right now. Boom.
He said he's just registering for a raid. Let me see that's even showing. Oh yeah.
But let's. Our guild is currently rank 4 worldwide for the new content.
That's awesome.
Worldwide. You are Mr. Worldwide.
It's a worldwide.
Did y'all hear
is
that?
pretty cool.
Our
Rank-
guild is rank 4 worldwide for the new content right now.
Wow.
What's chat saying?
They're talking about which is the best Metal Gear game, I think. Snake,
God's word.
Snake Eater is the best game, with 4 being a close second. Dude, I like 4. I like 4 the best. I mean, you're not wrong. 3 is very good. Very good.
Does 4 need
But
the other
4.
ones to stand up? Like on its
They
own?
kind
Is 4
of
fine?
all, well, yeah, I thought that's where I started.
No.
But like, you kind of just got to buy into it and be like, oh, this dumb anime shit. I don't know. You should play 4. I don't know. Everybody should at some point in their life.
Should.
The progenitor of all of this.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so good. It's
Put it on
so
the bucket
good.
list.
It's
Metal Gear 4.
good. 3 is really good too, though. 3 stands by itself for sure, because 3 is
Okay.
like the origin story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You just wanted to knock off BS?
They're hard to go back to
Oh.
because they're PlayStation 1 games.
Ooh.
Yeah, or PlayStation 2, Metal Gear 2, but
98?
yeah, Metal Gear 1 98.
Fuck.
2 was 2002, I think.
That's only 10
Maybe
years ago.
2001. They're old. That's more than 10 years ago. It's 15.
Oh, the 90s were always 10 years ago.
The 90s were always 10 years ago. Yeah.
That's all they're saying? Just talking about Metal Gear, as they should be.
When OJ isn't here, someone needs to cover the Metal Gear bases. They're not wrong. There was a part when I was playing Absolver yesterday on the stream that me and this dude were fighting on like the top of this tower, recreating the end of Metal Gear. It was beautiful. Have you ever played Metal Gear 4?
Or any of
No.
the Metal Gear?
I own one.
5?
What's the PlayStation 4 one? 5.
5.
Yeah, I
5
think I
is-
played it for about an hour.
Oh, 5 is so good.
I don't know.
Do you have
why I
Ground
never got-
Zeroes? Do you have like the one that was
Finish
like
a game?
2 hours long?
That's like the only game I haven't finished.
If it,
Whenever I bought a physical game, I made sure I finished
yeah.
it.
Ground
Digital
Zeroes.
games, that's nonsense.
I could go
But
back and do it.
Ground Zeroes is only like 2 hours long. It was like the weird little tech demo they put out 2 years ahead of time. But 5 is so good. 5 plays so
I'll go
good.
through all my games. I think that's the only thing I haven't beat.
Damn, son, it's got the Jack Bauer. What's his name?
Kiefer.
Kiefer Sutherland. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, he's Snake.
Real
Which
names.
sucked ass. No, not
Oh.
as Kiefer Sutherland. He plays Snake in that game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like
Yeah,
active
he's a
real
real
name
person.
actors. Yeah. David Hayter, Snake, OG. Ugh. My Snake. Hashtag not my Snake. Hashtag fuck you, Kiefer Sutherland. He's fine in that
Harsh.
game. He's fine. Metal Gear 5 is so good.
How long is it?
As long as you want it to be.
It
It only
What's the
took
quickest I
it
can
only
do
took
it?
me 100 hours, but I
Oh
did.
my God.
I did every single thing. I platinumed it. I love Metal Gear. I don't know if you know me.
Is that the one where you can fondle the statue?
Yeah,
too
that's
much?
4.
That's 4.
That's 4.
Okay.
In 4, he has a bodysuit that, like, because in 3 you had to switch camouflage, which was a huge hassle, and so in 4 you just like press against a table and it like goes the color of the table.
Oh, cool.
And there's one part when you're in the Middle East and you are like disguising yourself. If you touch, there's a statue, and if you touch the statue, disguise yourself. He grabs the balls and it's like and transforms. And if you do it 3 times, it breaks the balls of the statue off, and he's like puts them away somewhere. That game is weird and zany.
great.
A man shits his pants in every single game.
Oh, that's cool.
In 5, you get like tapes and a cassette player, and you can get a tape of a man shitting his pants, and then you can hide it in a porta potty. And when the guards come, you can play the tape of the man shitting his pants, and they'll like leave. They're like, "Ooh, something's going bad in there." And they'll leave you alone. Like it's weird
That's
and so good,
Quirky.
so good. Do you have to like actively participate in this raid, or can we bring us back in?
Well, we're not doing it right now. It's we're,
I thought you just said you registered. Well, for later.
that was for something else. That's for tomorrow.
Oh, I see.
My brother's still super deep into the game. Do you have your time of day when you're allowed to collect your rewards?
Yeah.
Okay, so you are part of that kind of the cycle as well.
Well, it's built into the game. Like I get arena awards at 7 o'clock. I get fleet awards at 8 o'clock.
Well, he and his guild have it so that he'll be in the number 1 position when he's going to collect his rewards, and then at a certain time of day, he'll, like, I guess, progress downward and someone else be number 1. That's their moment to collect their rewards.
That's arena.
Okay.
So if you take the effort to find your arena shard,
Yeah.
go on Reddit, you can find people who are on your same shard, and then if you're on the top of the shard, yeah, you can time it out so that everybody gets number 1 rewards at the right time of the day.
Oh, that's like
But,
awfully cooperative.
Yeah.
there's one guy who used to be in our guild who was like the fucking biggest whale who ever existed. We were talking to him. He's a lawyer, and he said he's probably spent like $20,000 on the game.
Holy fuck.
And
Right into George Lucas's pocket. Or Disney now. Whoever.
yeah, so he said that
Whom?
he tried to get into an arena group like that, and they wouldn't take him.
Barf.
Green tea. Oh, amazing.
So they wouldn't take him into the group. So he decided that one day he would just spend refreshes after refreshes. He would spend crystals to refresh his arena tickets.
Oh.
And just for one whole day, he just sat there. Anytime somebody took number 1 from him, he would battle him and take it back.
What an asshole. I guess with
I like-
infinite
I like
money,
that
I,
guy's
would
moxie.
abuse my
like
infinite money.
as soon as he did that, because he was still in the chat group with these people,
Oh.
he's like, so how much money did you spend today to take number 1 away from all of us? He's like, yeah, it was probably like $200. And he's like, okay, we'll let you into the group.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
Tom was right. Metal Gear is an anime. Very, very anime.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good time.
I was thinking like Persona looks more like a manga than an anime, but I guess like potato in a
Yeah,
way.
kind of.
Yeah.
I know what you mean though. Like it's
What's the difference?
Well, one is
It's I don't know, it
animated.
seems
One is
more cartoony or comic-y in a way instead of
it's
anime.
It'd be like comic.
Manga's animated.
No, it isn't. Is it? I thought it's in paper.
Oh, isn't manga?
Manga
that's
is
comic
Japanese
books.
comic books.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
It'd be like comic books to the
Oh,
cartoon
I
of
see
that
the
comic.
art style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is-
No, I totally
okay,
get
yeah,
that
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
It's very like flat and cell shaded and like
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
weird.
And there's always like this flashes. And
Some of
like,
the animations,
pow,
like
drah.
the face thing, and
A lot of exclamation points. A lot of exclamation points in manga.
excuse me.
I put the mon into manga.
Ooh. Where's the ga come from?
Lady Gaga. Her and I together create
Mon
manga.
Gaga.
Yeah, I'm
That'd be
the
a
mon.
great collaboration.
She's the ga. It's a album that we're working on.
Nice.
I've already said.
I look forward to it.
I've already said too much. Let's come back here talk about a little bit of news. We'll do an email or two. Let's talk about this. Which one? Which one?
It's not real. It can't be real.
Half-Life 3?
No.
Or-
Also, yes.
Because both that's gonna apply to either of these.
Either of these can't be real.
This is actually a couple weeks old at this point, but this KFC VR, they're billing it as an employee training game, is
not.
making rounds. Well, it's not available for.
Did you even watch the video?
No.
It's not. You should. It's something else.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The whole 8.5 minutes.
Wow. Even I just gotta jump through.
I watched the
I
whole
was
thing
like,
too.
Gotta make sure. I got all the details.
They're billing it as this like, hey, me Matt is gonna go work at KFC. I don't know how to make chicken. All right, put the helmet on and play this little Vive game, and it'll teach you how to make chicken, which it kind of does in there. They're teaching them about chicken, sort
Vaguely.
of.
It's
Very
like,
vaguely.
here's a chicken piece. Oh, this one's obviously not a chicken piece. Don't put that in the bucket.
So it's called The Hard Way, and it's like an escape room. Colonel Sanders locks you in a room, and he's like this it's like the Saw villain. He's like coming over this crackly speaker, and he's like, "You can't leave until you make the chicken the hard way," and you have to make the chicken. And at one point, lasers. If you put something that isn't chicken into the fryer, that would be a bad employee move. Lasers shoot out of the portrait of the colonel's eyes and like blow it up before it can get in there. And you're like opening the statue's mouth and like putting some chicken in it to open a secret passage. It's a fucking nightmare. It's a VR nightmare.
Seems very unintuitive for an actual Filipino employee to come in and just put on the helmet. Okay, chicken.
That only happens here in Canada. I assume there are more.
Strange that
Not-
Filipinos talk Spanish.
Sorry.
Yeah, person's like first week in the country, like, yeah, just put this headset on and listen to the colonel. And we gotta get the secret dust.
Yep. Don't trust those damn machines.
Oh yes, there's a part in there where
He's very machine.
he's like, yeah, this robot is gonna bring you the chicken, but we'll never have robots make our chicken because they don't have souls or mouths. You're like, oh, you're right, Colonel, they don't.
Whatever you say, sir.
I think it's real. I think it's real in the sense that it's a marketing.
Yeah,
thing. It's a
see
marketing
It's a
item.
marketing
The
thing.
video
It's
linked
not-
to us was by Vroom. Like, wouldn't KFC come out and say like, "This is us," or
No,
Yeah.
because it's supposed to be
or
like
this is on the down low?
yeah, kayfabe. It's supposed to be this internal training thing that doesn't get up.
Okay.
You can't just go buy. It's called The Hard Way. You can't just go buy KFC Presents The Hard Way. You got to go work at KFC.
Do it the hard way.
I'd buy it. I'd spend $10 to do this fucking thing. Are you kidding me? That thing looks incredible.
It's like when you go into life, what happens?
Stupid.
Oh.
It looks like Job Simulator with like a weird. It is Saw. If Saw was run by Colonel Sanders, is basically what it
It
is.
got like a very Bioshock feel from the aesthetic. Is
Yeah.
just-
Yeah, it did.
the part later where you jam a gravy needle into your arm.
Have the power to make chicken.
It's so weird. And another thing that totally may or may not be real. Half-Life 3. Have you heard of it? Half-Life.
Oh, Half-Life.
Oh,
Half-Life 3. Half-Life.
So this isn't Half-Life 3. Let's get that out of the way right now. There's a lot of
Episode 3.
Exactly. It's episode 3. There's a lot of confusion going around because Half-Life 2 came. All right, let's turn it back further. Half-Life 1 came out. It was a genre redefining experience. It was
Yes.
first-person shooter storytelling in a way that had never ever been done. It changed the world. Half-Life 2 came out. It did all these amazing things with physics and rendering engines. Once again, revolutionized the video game industry. Half-Life 2 Episode 1 came out. Half-Life 2 Episode 2 came out. We now from Mark Laidlaw, who's a writer formerly at Valve. He left, one of the main writers on Half-Life. He kind of released the Half-Life Episode 3 script, where Episode 2 is left on this huge cliffhanger. And he makes it very clear this is not Half-Life 3. This was never going to be Half-Life 3. Whatever Half-Life 3 was or wasn't or will be or won't be, it again will have to be this huge world-changing thing, which is why they'll never make it. But he posted it as a letter titled Episode 3. And did anyone here play Half-Life 2?
Yep.
Yeah.
Hopefully
Yeah.
never-
I don't remember the story much.
one and
but
two?
I haven't
Kind of
played through
blur.
all of it.
I only played Half-Life 2 proper. I didn't play any of the...
Oh,
didn't play
episodes.
any nonsense either. Yeah. Oh, I played all the episodes, but
Episode 2 ends on a real cliffhanger with like a main character dying, and like I think literally the last scene is because you were rolling with this guy's daughter for like the entire game, all of 2 and episode 1 and episode 2, and the thing ends like fade to black, and it's just her like she saw her dad get murdered and like whispers her dad's name, and then the credits roll, and you're like, what happens? And we never got a conclusion of that, kind of until today, which I mean. They set up a lot of shit in episode 2, which they touch on in like Portal. For instance, you go and find the Borealis, which was the ship that Aperture Science was working on. And basically the script in a nutshell is they go and they find the Borealis and they blow it up. And the G-Man saves Alex and the Vortigaunt save Gordon. Just like they did in Half-Life 2. You remember that? He blows up Nova Prospect.
yeah. But I thought the
the bomb was when time freezes and he comes, time, Mr. Freebird, whatever he
I
says.
guess it would all be timey-wimey. But yeah, I thought the Borealis in Portal 2 was still in the future.
Portal?
Because Portal 2
Yeah, it was
was
in
like
Portal
way,
2.
way
okay.
in the future compared to Half-Life and Portal 1.
We don't know.
I guess. Yeah, the time limit
it is in
really
the future
defined.
compared to Portal 1,
Yeah.
but we don't know where it is compared to Half-Life.
That's fair.
And also in this world, they are like you, Gordon, are traveling through times and dimensions like on the regular.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be that
In
crazy.
C-137, this is where he finds the Borealis and blows it
Yeah,
up.
exactly.
Yeah.
So that's, I don't know, that's kind of interesting. And now there's a game jam on, and everybody in the world is like, oh, we're all gonna make our own Half-Life episode 3. It's gonna be the greatest. So I'm sure we'll see some of those coming up before too long. The episode game jam, it's on until October 31. So get your Half-Life episode 3 jams in before then. I would have liked to play that. I really would have liked to see and like play through that episode. Because the Borealis is cool. And like that world that they've built that is all connected through all their games is super, super cool.
Yeah.
Well, the idea of the Borealis is cool, but
Oh, it's cool. You don't like the Borealis?
it's a boat.
They
But a
figured
boat
out
what?
they figured out how to jump through dimensions, and they're like, we need a place to study this. Where can we do it? What if we put it on a ship and sail the way to the Arctic or whatever, and then it fucking just disappears. It just vanishes from time and space because I assume their dimensional thing worked.
Okay.
And then
I thought it was just a boat.
yeah, no,
So
no,
many
it's
theories and concepts, but
Nope.
nothing really concrete.
Aperture made it, as far as I know. Or maybe they didn't. Maybe they just found it. Maybe they just found this weird time traveling boat. Maybe it's where the G-Man's from. What's up with him?
The G-Man
And
brought
Jonah
it.
Jameson.
So many questions, which we'll never get the answers to. Let's go to some emails. Podcast, talkingreckless.com, or drop them on the subreddit, r/talkingreckless. Colin, why don't you take this one? From
First email?
Alexander. Yeah.
From Alexander Rodriguez. Sup, guys?
Sup?
Sup, Alex?
What's up?
Cha. Sup?
Last week, Matt mentioned his school schedule,
Mm-hmm.
and I was wondering what he's going back to study.
Sexonomics.
Yes, not sure if this has already been discussed. Also, what did the rest of the Brandos study when they attended uni? Was there any reason Matt/Oliver decided to become electricians?
I really liked Infamous and was like, man, lightning powers are pretty cool.
Yeah.
So
Electricians.
I'll be an
can do that.
electrician. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm.
Only way to get lightning powers is to electrocute yourself.
Yeah.
So
And the only way to learn how to do that without killing yourself is to become an electrician.
I thought it'd be like a package delivery man. I thought that was the way to get superpowers.
That's a good number 2. Yeah.
Okay.
Or like chemical
that's
plant
good
worker.
fallback.
Yeah.
I feel like package delivery would only get you like super strength superpowers or maybe super speed.
It got Cole McGrath lightning powers.
I don't know who
so
that
wouldn't
is.
work for me. That is infamous.
Oh,
Yeah. That's Infamous. Cole
Yeah.
McGrath.
Nailed it.
I'm really on point references. I'm back in school just for electrician shit. I gotta go every year. and it's the best. It's the fucking best time.
You get
It
paid
is.
to do it.
Yeah, it's
If you do really well, you get paid even more.
Oh yeah, it's a lot of people who have a lot of money because they're wealthy tradespeople who have no bills yet because they're all young, and now they have 8 weeks paid off to just fucking be degenerates.
So this is this your last year of school?
No, I got one more
after.
and it's gonna be a 12-weeker.
Ooh.
Wow.
Oh,
Settle down, boys. All right, I've done full-time post-secondary.
my pearls.
Unlike some people, I've gone out and used my degree in the field.
I'm
all right?
using my degree.
Yeah, Mr. Engineer, Mr. Nanotech Engineer.
Exactly. Such a big deal. Just
Oh yeah, he's got
Look
the
at
ring.
the ring.
He's got the ring.
Where's your ring?
Electricians do have a ring.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a journeyman, so I shouldn't have one yet. And also, they're fucking stupid.
whoa.
It's the Omega.
Oh yeah, that is kind
Yeah,
of
they're dumb. I mean, I've got the Omega tattoo already, so I figured that was probably good enough.
The tattoo.
Yeah, on my left ass cheek.
nice.
Nice.
Where it should be.
Where it
Alpha on
belongs.
the other side.
What on the other side?
Alpha.
No, see, that's that's
okay.
like that's getting a little. There's like a message behind it at that
That's
point.
fair.
Like
just the Omega.
my
that's all
ass
I
is
need.
not the alpha omega of anything. What did you guys take in university, Kevin? You took Soul Calibur.
Yeah, I took
Soul
I took
Calibur.
Soul Calibur. I took billiards.
What did you take for real?
You know, I was in there for general arts and then education,
Gonna be a teacher.
and then a whole bunch of dropping out.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. School is just not really my thing.
No, and I mean, like, it's a hard thing to talk about, but we are growing up. Anyways, it was always like go to university, become a lawyer, a doctor, or an engineer.
Yeah.
and that's it. So everybody I know went to college or university and became either a teacher, doctor, lawyer, engineer. And I know a lot, like teachers specifically. I know a lot of teachers who are not teaching and will never teach.
Yeah, I'm very, very happy that I did not finish my teaching degree because I make more money than teachers do.
Mr. Byer would have been the best teacher, though.
My brother's name is Mr. Byer, and he's a teacher.
Yeah, Mr. K. Byer would have been the best teacher.
But yeah, no, I spent a lot of my university career skipping classes and
Yeah.
just I lived the party lifestyle
It's for the best.
As you do.
for the 5 years that I was in school.
Did you go to post-secondary, Colin?
CDI college. Woo.
What does that mean?
Did a year.
For what?
Pharmacy tech.
Oh, yeah. It's just a 1-year thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like 10 months.
Nah, that
2
sort of
month
counts. That sort of counts.
Yeah,
If-
it's
if
not like,
electrician
it's
is
not official
post-secondary.
university,
yeah. I mean, if
It's not
Universitary.
uni, as Mr. Rodriguez would put it.
yeah, uni.
Yeah, uni.
Is he one of our fans
Don't they-
from across the pond then? Saying,
Maybe I don't
Uni.
know.
Don't they
Yeah,
call
uni.
everything uni there? Even
Yeah.
like
Here it's-
any post-secondary.
Yeah.
Here
Like-
it's like, oh, you went to a college.
yeah.
Like a bike with one tire is a uni.
But in the States, it's all college.
Somebody whose eyebrows are a little too close together. They have a uni.
Who's got a uni?
And what did you take?
Materials engineering, specializing in nano and functional materials. Thank you.
It's like, what do you do with that?
Drop the mic. How many are you still paying off your? Did you pay your own university? Do you mind if I ask?
Yeah, that was scholarships covered the first year, but the other 3 years still working on those student loans. 'Cause,
Oh yeah.
they're
I-
devastating.
I only went for 2 years,
Dear
and
Lord.
I am going to be paying those off for quite a while.
Yeah, at least I lived with my parents, didn't have to like pay for like the dormitories or anything. But
Yeah.
oh man, it's still high.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's fucking insane.
Being old is great because my student loans have been paid off for a while, but I think it took me until I was like 28 to pay it off.
28. That's pretty good. Mine won't be
that's
paid
not
off
bad.
till I'm like. If I just keep paying the minimum or whatever, I'll have mine till
Yeah.
I'm like 44
Pro
or something.
tip: don't
Yeah.
just pay the
No,
minimum.
you got
So every
on there.
every time I go back to school, the technically I am a student again, so the interest-free period on my student loans gets like just pushed back further. So I'm just
yeah.
accruing all this interest-free debt, which in a year is going to suddenly become interest debt.
But I
And,
mean,
yeah.
when I went to school, it was like $3,000 a semester,
Yeah.
and I dropped out when I was 23, so I had 5 years. So
Yeah, now it's like 20 grand a
Yeah,
semester.
now
Ooh.
it's-
That's no.
no, it's
No,
probably
like
up to
radio-
about 5 or 6
close to
grand.
radio.
Radio was like 12 grand a semester.
Yeah, it's
And that's
fucking-
bullshit
that's
fake radio
retarded.
school.
Total for all, I guess the 3 years of engineering, it was just over 20 grand for me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That seems low.
I don't
That
know.
seems really low.
Mm,
You must have been a good student.
I guess.
Man, come on. I'll take the next one here from DJ Jackson. Says, didn't you guys have Wild Things on DVD?
Oh, that movie is so good, but no,
No.
I did not have
I've never
it on
actually
DVD.
seen it. Is
No.
is it good? Like, or is it a kids movie?
No, if we're talking about the same Wild Things with
The Wild
Wild,
Things.
Wild Things, Wild Things with
Wild Things.
Denise Richards, Kevin Bacon, and Nev Campbell.
I think there were probably.
Like where the wild things
no,
are.
yeah.
Like
see,
the
I
children's
was
book.
I was thinking of where the wild things
Yeah,
are,
oh,
but this
no,
this just
it's-
says Wild Things.
Yeah, Wild Things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that movie is great.
What is that
know
movie
what
about?
that
I saw it in the theater and saw Kevin Bacon's penis, and it is big.
in the theater.
Yeah.
Do you think that was his real? That
Yeah,
probably
No,
wasn't
it
his
was
real
his
penis.
real,
Are you
it
sure?
was his
He
real
claims
penis.
that's real.
He
think
came
it's a
out and
dummy
said it was
penis.
his real penis. He said that
Wow.
at the time they asked him about it. And he said he didn't understand why women would get naked on screen all the time and men would use stunt cocks. So he said, "No, that's the bacon's bacon," is what he said.
Oh, that's
This is
fantastic.
a real bacon.
That's yeah, stunt cocks, huh? Good.
That'd be an awesome job.
Ooh-wee.
No, it's
Like,
all.
what do
It's
you
got to
do
just
for-
be prosthetic.
do
It's
for a
just got to
living?
be
I'm
like
a stunt
it's just a
cock.
no. It's just that's like a porno stunt.
Mark
cock.
Wahlberg
This is
used
just
a stunt
prosthetic.
cock in Boogie Nights.
What that movie where Will Ferrell puts his dick on the drums? I know it was a
Oh,
plastic thing.
Step Brothers?
Yeah.
That has to be fake.
Yeah.
I thought it
I
was
didn't
just
see that
balls. I
one.
don't
Was
remember. It was unrated or
Hodor's
some
dick
shit.
real?
Hodor's dick was a stunt dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. They asked him about it. It's a stunt dick.
For sure.
When
I
did
mean,
you
it was
That
like
big flopping thing. Oh,
it
man,
was like
that'd be a
15 inches
nightmare.
long.
when did you see Hodor's dick? What?
Like
What?
season 3.
Yeah, like super early.
I barely remember that.
Yeah, it was.
He's a big man.
It was
Why
a
can't he-
really weird scene to just have him naked and kind of running
yeah,
around.
because wasn't and then yeah, all right, I remember. I do
Yeah.
kind of remember that because someone was that wildling lady.
Yeah, the
was
wild
like,
lady
"Ooh,
lady was like,
ooh,
"Holy
big
shit!"
boy. Something about having a little giant in him.
Yeah.
You got a little giant in you?
Yeah.
Will your legs up? Bryce, why don't you take this last email here?
Oh man, by Julius, spelt really offensive.
Julius.
Hi, Reckless Talkers.
Hello.
You and a super intelligent snail both get $1 million,
Count them.
and you both are immortal. Ooh, that's good.
We've
However,
had this question before.
you die if
Have
the
we?
snail touches
Yep.
you. I know Reddit's had this
No,
before.
we've.
You personally
This
have had
podcast
this
has
question.
had this
shit.
question before.
Have we?
Yes.
Is it the same guy?
Since
probably the same guy.
Since the rebrand, we've had
It's
it.
only
Really?
calling
Yes.
towards
Was
you.
I here?
What's
Yes.
the plan? You're always here.
I don't remember this. Well, if we've already had
It
this
wasn't
question.
one I was on it. Or one
I super
was
don't.
on.
I remember. We did one similar to this recently, but it wasn't the snail with $1 million.
No, this was Chris's basement still, but yeah, we've had this question before.
I don't think so.
All right, well-
we're gonna do it again. That was so long
You're
ago.
here to call
that
it.
I don't think so. All right, you super intelligent snail. You both get $1 million. You both become immortal. However you die, if it touches you, it always knows where you are and it's crawling slowly towards you. What's your plan? How do you stay away from the snail?
Okay, I don't get the super intelligent part. It says it slowly crawls towards you.
It's super intelligent. So, for example, it could use its $1 million to hire someone to sneak into your house and put it on you because it's super intelligent. It's a
I
very
just-
smart snail.
I read the slowly crawls towards you part, and I'm like,
Well, yeah,
what's the point of $1 million if it just slowly crawls towards you?
because you know that it's always approaching. It is always slowly getting closer to you.
So even your inevitable plan to like put on a little treadmill for the end of your days, that I guess that wouldn't be enough. You need to find.
Well, no, you
another
need
contingency
to
plan.
you need to have a treadmill that's always pointed directly towards you because as soon as you
Yeah.
move
No, it's
away
super-
from
Well,
the
you just have a
treadmill,
360
What are
treadmill.
you talking about? It's
That's
super
easy enough to make.
intelligent. It's just gonna like crawl off the treadmill or like let it fall off the back.
Why don't you just put
Oh,
it in a
yeah.
box?
Well, they have a 360
Because
one,
it's super
where
intelligent. It's
trapped in
gonna,
the middle.
use its $1 million to like. You
No.
can't touch it. How are you gonna get it in the box?
Hire someone.
And then the snail is gonna also be like, no, how much? He's paying you how much? $999. I'll give you $1 million
Okay,
to
so
not put me in the
$1
box.
million to get someone to go put the snail in like a plastic.
It's gonna get out.
fucking
It's gonna get out.
cube
It's so
thing.
smart. It's gonna write.
No, it
it's gonna
can't.
write. Let me out on the slime. It'll be like,
No,
I will
it's
grant
like-
you a wish. It's gonna write.
And
this
when it
down.
comes
fucking
down to it-
ground, like
You don't want to be immortal anyway, so
you bury it. in
let
the
it crawl
ground.
towards you.
Like there's no way it can have contact with anyone or anything.
I don't think I don't want to be immortal.
I don't think $1 million is enough.
No, that is very.
That's a
Not-
very
a
small amount
a
of
million
money if
is
you're
a
immortal.
small enough amount of money that you should the value of immortality is way more than $1 million.
Oh, yeah.
You should
Yeah,
put
yeah.
all the million towards keeping the snail away from you.
I think put it in a box, put it in the ground. What's it
Put
gonna
that
do?
box inside of another box. Maybe
No,
let
how-
mice in
you-
the
how-
mouth
you can't-
and
how you-
smash it with a
So hold on,
hammer.
hold
It's
on,
super
let me-
intelligent. It is already Batman saw this coming and is like, if I don't check in with you every 5 hours, could you come and find me and dig me out of the box?
So if the snail is super intelligent, and if it touches you, you die.
Correct.
You'd have to think that after it touches you, the snail would also no longer become immortal. So you'd have to have a one-on-one conversation with the snail and say, hey, look, snail, if you touch me, we're both dead.
It doesn't say that, though.
It's just crawling. It doesn't know why. It just has to crawl towards you.
Well, I thought like
It's
Richard Branson's
But no,
doing those
it-
space tours.
It doesn't
like,
say you would die,
What
though.
if it just didn't come back down to Earth, and that's only like a
No,
quarter
because
mil?
this is the devil's part of this deal, because you both become immortal. So if you die, you are no longer both immortal. So therefore, the snail must
It
also
doesn't
have
say
to
that.
die.
What if the snail just kills you and he's still immortal?
Yeah.
That's
What
not how it
his
works.
life
What
still-
is-
Because
what
if
do you
you're
mean?
dead,
How that's not how it works?
the
That's
deal
I'm reading
is
the
you.
question.
The deal is you both become immortal.
But I feel like
If the snail can
snail's
kill you-
primary function
Yeah,
is
but it
to
ju-
murder you.
It just says, however, you die if
slowly
the
Yeah,
walk
it
snail
doesn't
touches
say
you.
it doesn't
Yeah.
say you both
The,
die
the
if
snail
the snail
won't die
touches you.
immediately, but the snail will no longer be immortal.
wait,
It
so the-
doesn't say
yeah, then he
that.
dies, gets 72 virgins. It's great for the snail.
The deal is, if the snail kills you, it gets your it becomes you. It can be a person. Aren't you tired of being a snail? You just gotta touch this guy. Here's immortality and $1 million. Get it done. Is what someone told the snail.
I'm not on board.
No,
No.
yeah.
I'm.
I feel like
$1
there's so
million
many ways
isn't
to
that
get rid
much
of the
money.
snail.
No, you can't. It's immortal.
Throw it
Launch
in
into
space.
It's just gonna fall down. It's just gonna come back into atmosphere. It's immortal.
Like,
How? It'll
how?
infinitely fly
Yeah,
in one
if
direction.
It's just gone.
It's super intelligent. It's gonna calculate the trajectories and be like, all right, if I spit this bubble out this way, I'm gonna change. I'm
Can't
gonna fly
spit a
around
bubble. It's
the
a
orbit of the
snail.
moon. I'm gonna slingshot around Jupiter, and it's gonna like middle of the night at the speed of an asteroid come flying through your roof, and that's how it's gonna hit you.
Or just throw it into a salt mine and just watch it suffer.
See,
to
that
the
was
end of its
that was
days.
my. I was gonna use my $1 million to get a like some kind of some kind of a suit made of salt.
sarcophagus.
Or yeah, like an entirely salt house where everything is just salt all the
It would
time.
like infinitely.
You wouldn't kill it, but you
sizzle.
cause it immense pain.
Yeah, that's
So
right.
That's
and
worth it
and
in
presumably
the
it
end.
would be even slower, and it'd be like, oh man, it's coming. I gotta get the salt house
I
too
found
here.
I
Would,
can
like,
hear I can hear
Does
the
a saline
snail
solution
screams.
work? Like, what if it was a super saturated saline solution?
Well, it's not. It's immortal though. Remember? It's
No,
just
I
gonna be
realize, but just for the
uncomfortable.
pain part,
Probably, yeah, probably. I would assume
like
so.
put it in a cup of water full of salt.
It's just gonna climb out.
It's sitting there dying.
No, it's not dying. It's immortal. It's just sitting there.
It's
Well,
just very unpleasant.
And
It's in
it's
pain.
so intelligent that it knows how to like control the pain. It's like
And eventually,
then
doing
why
its
would the
mantra,
salt work?
You are smarter
but
than
wouldn't
this.
the pain receptors eventually just overload? Then it would just walk out of the cup.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's just he's super
But
intelligent.
that's the same thing with the salt
Okay,
suit.
I've got it.
This is
I've got the
solve this.
solution. So first, you get yourself a backpack, and you fill it with salt, and then you construct yourself like a circle around you, so that
I think it's for ghosts.
no, like there's tubes from the backpack that pour salt into this contraption, and it fills with salt, and then slowly, as you walk, it always drops salt in a perfect circle all the way around you.
Just like
So-
a salt sprinkler on your
Yeah, essentially.
head.
Oh,
And you
At all
you
times.
have like 40 or 50 pounds of salt in your backpack.
Why are we
So you probably
assuming
have a couple
salt
days
stops
worth
it,
of
though?
salt.
doesn't stop it. It's
Yeah,
very
maybe.
slows
I think it would.
down.
I think it would go out of its way. Be like, ooh, I don't want to like that salt. I'm gonna find a different way.
Yeah, I mean, assuming salt stops it.
But then
in
it's
some
gonna
way.
it's gonna
We can't
like
assume it
it's gonna
stops
crawl onto an airplane and then wait till the
Yeah,
airplane
exactly.
be like, oh, I know that this plane flies exactly over Kevin's house and it's gonna like drop off and air dive in.
So then
Well, then
I
you should go
cover
either
my
way.
house. I do the salt house and I do the salt backpack, so I can
This
actually
$1 million
move around.
is getting. We're probably out of the $1 million by now.
Well, if the snail is going to kill you eventually, then you just spend $1 million on fun. Then
Yeah, that's the
Also-
real answer.
yeah.
Fun
Just kill yourself.
tidbits.
I mean, think how many awesome YouTube videos you could make with the immortality power. You could like put yourself in a catapult and launch yourself in a catapult and just be
That's
like,
a good. You know what? Maybe that would be my. I would prove to the world that I was immortal and be like, listen, but it only lasts as long as the snail doesn't touch me. I'm gonna
There'd
go
be
out there.
so many more scumbags that would try to kill you
I'm
than
gonna-
try to save you.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna go out there and
exactly.
do good for the world. Just keep the snail away from me. If you
No,
guys see
but
the
there's people who
snail,
want to kill you too.
why though?
Yo, what kind
Well,
of
I guess
good,
superheroes.
Why do people want to kill superheroes?
Superheroes beget supervillains.
Yeah, exactly.
what kind of good can you do just being immortal though?
I don't know. I could go like clean up landmines or
Just run around stomping. Come on, get one.
Crash test dummy.
There's a lot you can do.
I could.
Crash test dummy wouldn't work because
I
they
guess, yeah.
wouldn't see how the body is affected by the crash.
Oh,
Let's
he's-
look
he's
at
fine.
any
This works great.
situation on Earth where death
I could be a
is a
fireman.
risk.
I could be the dopest fireman
Yeah,
ever.
exactly.
Except like I'm not really strong enough
Yeah,
to
so
carry
you'd
people
have
out.
to,
So like
you
I
have to
could
work on that.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Which
immortal,
I'm
so
really
like
not
you know,
prepared
just
to
work
do.
out for a year.
No, I don't think so. Fuck that. That seems like a lot of work.
Video games for life.
I'd be like super lazy. Like I feel like I'd just get obese.
With your immortality.
Yeah, like I can't die. Fuck it. I'm just gonna get 500 pounds later.
Yeah, but think about it the other way. You wouldn't have to eat anymore, so you could be super fit.
That's true.
What do you mean super
But
fit?
you'd probably-
Your body functions normally. You'd be like anorexic.
Yeah, you'd probably want to eat still.
Yeah.
You'd be hungry.
Sexy.
But you don't have to. And eventually,
Like,
with hunger,
I
you
weigh
get to that
60
point where no one's
pounds.
hungry.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Like a sexy toast rack.
Sexy coat hanger.
Podcast at talkingreckless.com is an email address where you can save us from questions like these.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Thanks so much for everyone who wrote in. We really appreciate it. Follow the show on Twitter if you want. We're Talk Reckless Pod. Listen to our brother podcast, the Sat Pod. That's a wrestling podcast. Wrestling's not very good right
Can
now.
I not endorse it?
No. Well, you can not endorse wrestling. I actually
okay.
really encourage people to not endorse wrestling because it fucking sucks right now. But the Sat Pod is still very good. Check it
Honor
out.
your champion.
That's right. And yes, that is your longest reigning undisputed champion of all
Well-
time, Warren Diesel Barris.
I don't remember him winning it, so
You really
doesn't-
don't.
He's not my
Yeah,
champion.
I believe that. Check that out, satpod.podbean.com. I had one more thing to plug here. It's not the Rumble because that's over. Is it?
Tomorrow or
Not the Rock Band
no,
show. 'cause
Rock
that's
Band.
also over.
This is a
Streaming
Monday. Yeah, no, I don't
schedule.
know. Dangles on Tuesdays, me on Saturday, Warren on Sunday. Maybe some people in between. Thursdays, pardon me. And Colin, I just want to take a minute here and say thank you very much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Always a pleasure to have you.
Yeah.
Bryce,
Thank you. Thank you.
Kevin.
Fuck off so I can play Persona.
All right, we'll do that. And thank you for listening and watching at home. We'll catch you here next week. It'll be the 194th episode of the Talking Reckless podcast.
Half-Life?
Wait,
Half-Life?
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 Oh, Half-Life.
Half-Life.
Half-Life?
Half-Life?
Weirdo.
Half-Life. Half-Life? Half-Life.
I couldn't hear it at first.
I didn't even
Half-
think.
Half-Life.
What's the big deal?
Two sweets in the belt up. Okay, here we go.
Half-Life.
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 Wild Things is a 1998 erotic
Yep.
thriller film directed by John
Erotic.
Mc...
Oh.
Kevin
someone,
Bacon,
and
Neve
executive
Campbell,
produced
and,
by Kevin Bacon, who
Denise
stars in
Richards.
that film. No, I don't think we're doing an episode 200 special.
What?
A
to
special
think of
episode for 200.
Oh.
Yeah, that ain't special.
Could have all
And it's kind of not even
Seven,
really
8.
200.
of us.
It's
Yeah,
ish-ish.
I need to buy another mic.
Oh, shit.
Well, one of us is cut.
Just get hand job clothes.
One of us is apparently quitting the
Five
show,
people
so
is-
maybe it won't even be a problem.
Oh shit, who's quitting the show?
Spoiler.
Who do you think?
We don't know who it is, though.
Oh no.
No one's quitting the show.
It's me.
You could
What?
never quit the
I have a big announcement to make on the next show.
Oh, you're
show. Is
quitting
it the show?
Eads is promoting me.
Is the show quitting the show?
Excuse
No, I don't know. I don't know what the show's up to. Him and I I can't get a hold of him since the Rumble. He's
Just
he's
disappeared.
unreachable.
Ooh, I actually think I know how to get a hold of him.
How?
Stand in front of a fucking mirror.
Why would that? Are you saying just because we're both bald white guys? That's like saying you and I look the same. Is that this is what we're bald?
Well, I
shaming?
mean,
that's what we're doing.
In like 6 years, you're gonna look exactly
I mean,
like me. Yeah.
the man had like I look nothing like him. The man has tattoos. I don't have tattoos. The man has this
He had a
weird
sweatband.
beard thing going on.
Yep.
Look
Yeah,
at me,
that's
clean
true.
shaven.
Ish.
Yeah,
Well,
clean shaven.
I mean, you're letting it
close as
come
you get.
back.
That's
yeah.
not clean.
Yeah.
I had to shave for work. Put the mask on. And
Yeah.
it's a whole thing.
I thought you actually had to like
I thought you were,
clean
I thought you were in
shave.
school.
I did when I shaved for
Oh,
work.
it already
Shave for
grew.
school. Oh yeah, shave for school.
No, when I
Something
I was
like
still
that.
I was still at work.
It's been
when
a
I
week
shaved.
then?
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, this is my first week of school,
Ah.
so yeah, I was still in school.
So what was with that tweet about people who roll out of bed and just look amazing?
They're all assholes, man. Why can't I look awesome?
Did
just
it
rolling
like?
out of bed?
Did you see someone at school that was? Like,
Yeah, fucking looking awesome, and I'm like,
Yeah.
you look fucking awesome. And she's like, really? I didn't roll out of bed. I'm like, you fucking bitch, shut up. I hate you. It's over.
Seems like that was a weird way to turn that compliment to an "I hate you, bitch."
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then I gave her the people's elbow off,
Oh, okay,
off
yeah.
the desk.
That-
So I really,
now it all makes
if
sense.
you can smell, and then boom, done.
Can tits look bad if you like kind of fuck them up?
You can't.
Really, you roll out of bed.
They
Then
can
fine.
they can look like less than like.
They would just swell and be bigger.
They can look less than
It's
amazing.
like it's a win-win.
They can look less than amazing. I've seen
Someone doesn't put it in the bra. It looks
I've
real weird.
I've seen breasts before that I've been like, yep. Mm-hmm.
I hate when
Like
Try a little harder,
chicks
please.
they wear a bra that's way too small and literally like half their tit is
Oh,
just
yeah.
coming out the top over
Isn't-
top of it.
I hate that too.
I hate it.
That's the worst.
Just don't know how to tits.
Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just this girl that I go to school with every year was looking fucking awesome, and I was like, "Oh, you look great." She's like, "It's nothing. I literally just rolled. I slept in my car in the parking lot." I'm like, okay.
Take a really inappropriate picture of her next time you see her.
Nice. When she's bending
I'll
over
try.
to pick up a pencil you just conveniently dropped. That's
Yeah.
the key move.
What? Just walk up right behind her?
Listen,
Oh,
I,
yeah.
I could just, I'd just be like, slutty pose, please. Picture for the boys. She'd be
Just
like, okay.
turn on your sexy cat right now.
Yeah. You fierce like a tiger. All right, I'm gonna look it on chat here one more
We're
time.
sorry, chat.
What do you mean the best content is pre and post?
after the show. Thanks for hanging out with us. Game time. Art, he's been here. Tallest Brandon, my good friend Extensive, hanging out. Tomo, and all the rest. Thanks for hanging out with us, boys and ladies. Really appreciate it.
And all those in between.
Yeah.
You jerk.
All 20 or 19 other officially recognized genders.
There's 31
And
Except in New York,
doesn't
I don't
count.
recognize
equal
them.
to
All right.
Baskin Robbins flavors. That's how I remember.
There are 31 ramen flavors also.
Hey, that's how they advertise.
Baskin Robbins.
Baskin.
Oh, Baskin Robbins. I heard ramen.
Oh no.
Baskin Robbins.
Baskin
Ooh.
Robbins flavors.
No, I'm drawing the line. I'm gonna be not PC. I only recognize 21 genders. All right, the other 10 are
21.
fucking bullshit.
Tough but fair.
I won't say which 10.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's a
Ooh.
mystery.
That's
good.
everybody.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for the show. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna do Rock Band tomorrow night. I'm on tomorrow morning. Come hang out. It's gonna be the dopest time. Thanks so much for. Oh, hey, Tomo subbed in there at some point to support the show. I really appreciate that, brother. Thanks so much for the
Tomo.
sub. Yeah, come hang out tomorrow. Use your fancy new emotes. Reckless, too sweet.
We have new ones coming out? Or just using when you subbed?
We will get a new one. I think we're like 8 away from a new one.
Ooh.
Well, just for the record, when someone says too sweet, that's when you hold up the
Oh, I know.
Oh.
yeah. Well, I mean, you guys didn't do it, so I didn't know. I didn't know if you
show. I thought you
knew.
already cut the cams.
No, it doesn't matter. It
That's
doesn't
how we're
matter.
all-
Show or not show.
Always.
It doesn't
Always too
matter.
sweet.
Always too sweet. We'll see you here tomorrow, guys. Toughen out.
I was actually thinking about trying to too sweet random people at the Guns N' Roses show.
The wrestling show, obviously we do it, but yeah, it's called the Too Sweet game.
Yeah,
The baseball game, we did it also.
nice.
I usually win.
Who can get more people?
Something about me. People just want to too sweet me.
Well, I think, yeah, some people, even if they don't know what it is, they're like, okay, fuck. Too sweet?
Bye.